our powers combined, we are let's go! Marcus, let's go! Remo, let's go! Charles, let's go! Ray, let's go! Sax, let's go! Go the thinkers! Brains, chaos, and jokes collide! Go the thinkers! Saving your thoughts from the inside! Thinking hard, laughing harder! The thinkers! When logic fails and things get weirder, just tune in and trust the thinkers.
Hey,
I really do like that song. Catchy.
it's got a good ring to it, especially that end part. I like the way that it ends. That last verse, you know,
Thinking
really,
hard,
really
laughing
hits.
harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're still missing a Kitty, I think, this week and next week, but then she will return, I believe.
Stray cat missing.
One can hope.
You know, we've put paper up
Flyer.
everywhere. Like,
Yep.
take this tab. It has our number on it. You know, all over the local area. We've heard that she's in South Africa.
She
But
tried
really,
to
who
make
knows?
some Eric the Elephant and some propaganda, but I didn't see any flags in that video. So
Who knew who knew Antifa had a chapter in South Africa?
Oh man. So I don't think I quite caught what we were saying before the intro. What do we want to cover first? Gray, you said that you had a video, and I assume it covers the most recent thing.
Yeah, I think that might be kind of the most meaty subject where I don't know much about the other ones. So if you want to get into those, it might be a good hors d'oeuvre or aperitif or whatever.
D'oeuvre. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's really funny if the hors d'oeuvre is Venezuela. Do we want to start with that?
I do like Venezuela.
Why would that be funny to you? Yeah,
I
it's
think
good food,
it's
man.
just funny thinking
Weird of
of
you.
like what happened in Venezuela being like not the entree, but the appetizer to the entree that is ice.
or Greenland.
Or Greenland. I think I think it
Which
works. when you do
ironically,
that.
I'm told, is full of ice.
Remember Saturday night? It feels like 16 years ago now because this news happened Saturday night and a ton of crap happened since then. Yay.
Oh my gosh.
It's a
BMO
busy year.
plushie. Stiff kittens, what are you talking about?
Do you have a BMO plushie?
I don't. I think someone made a video, like an AI video of oh yeah, it was Mystics Vegeta. Just the other day made an AI video of a BMO plushie, and the BMO plushie was like, squeeze his cheeks to make him say cutie, and then they squeeze the cheeks, and they were like, not those cheeks. It was awful.
Why would you build that feature into your plushie?
Sounds
Come on,
adorable.
I didn't do that. I don't endorse this. This is Timu.
You gotta get that merch.
Got that merch.
Stiff Kitten says
But,
I have a
Are you
Venezuelan
related to
passport
Timu?
as I was born there.
Sweet. So
How
you
do you-
have a dog in this fight.
How do you feel about being American now?
Now, I think going over the overview of Venezuela and what happened, and then digging into the ramifications of which might be a good way to do this. So, Charles, I'm going to start with, what do you know about the Venezuela situation?
Pop quiz.
Yeah, Maduro's something of a tyrant.
Election
Trump's-
stealer.
Yeah, sure. Was supposed to, or apparently did lose his election, but stuck around.
And they went, nuh-uh.
Yeah, and kept getting blamed for the fentanyl crisis, as America kept just blowing up random boats from Venezuela without any real due cause. And
A
then
little bit more to that. He would
Oh.
brag about it.
Who?
He would brag about
Maduro?
sending drugs to the U.S.
Yeah, but he was
And then you
charged.
say, come and get me.
He was charged
before
for
that.
trafficking cocaine, not fentanyl.
There was also a 25 million bounty on him. put
50.
in
It was up
place
to
by the
50 million.
Was it 50? Put in
Yeah.
place by the Biden administration.
Yep.
Uh,
So
It results.
I
Hello, sir.
I'm aware. I don't. The justification is probably where I might agree with certain things. It's the method, and going by the rules is where I certainly am.
Well, funny you should say
Possibly.
that about rules. But yeah, there was an operation that, according to the Trump admin, was working with Venezuelan law enforcement, but the main bulk of it seemingly was done by what apparently Delta Force, I believe they were called, and they were working.
Movie. Chuck Norris, great movie.
Yeah, Chuck Norris, exactly. They were working with the Venezuelan law enforcement to basically stage this kidnapping. I'm glad that they didn't just murder the guy, because I feel like that would have turned into possibly a Franz Ferdinand issue. That's what I'm worried about right now, regarding the issue. And if you don't know what I mean by that, I'm talking about World War One. Yeah. I'd rather this not tumble into a bunch of different places saying, "Oh, we can kidnap like people in charge." Okay, let's
I'm
just start doing that.
I'm seeing a lot of people say this means China's going to go after Taiwan now, but I don't think that's going to be the case, at least not while Trump is president.
I have heard that. I don't know how, because I know that we have troops in Taiwan, but how much focus that we're going to be putting into Taiwan if we are currently quite literally running the country of Venezuela? I mean,
I think it's more of just hypocrisy. Who are we to tell someone what they can or can't do if we're just doing whatever the fuck we want? And I heard Russia and Ukraine when compared to this.
It kind of takes away the high ground.
It's over.
Yeah,
Well,
it seems very reminiscent of certain policies that we had recently, but it's absolutely against kind of what Trump was running on, the whole like no new wars, no new we're not the world police.
Listen, it's America first if Venezuela technically becomes America. So
I gotcha.
still on brand.
It sucks. It seems like it's not on brand. It's not on brand on what he like ran with. It's way more neocon, which is weird to me.
it definitely is.
I hated the whole Team America World Police thing.
Trump never ran on being an isolationist, though. He has a pretty consistent track record in terms of, I think, being involved, but being more efficient with it. I would point to the Iran strikes as being quick and in and out type thing, and the president can order military action. So,
But if I could,
Yeah.
Dorcas,
I'll just say my big concern that I think we've all kind of touched on without going in depth with it yet is the specifics regarding how long we're going to be there. Because I could be wrong. I think,
like,
I think
who was notified of this? That apparently he notified the oil companies, but not necessarily like branches of the government, which Congress
is supposed to approve war stuff.
Well,
that's where they're tiptoeing around active war here by supposedly working with Venezuelan law enforcement before enacting this. So then it's not technically an active war, quote quote.
Which maybe I'm cynical, but sorry, my volume went way up there. I apologize.
Yes,
scroll wheel problem. So why I'm skeptical of like, do we really want an out there is because he kind of went to the oil companies first. But I'm so sorry for taking the wind out of your sails, Bimu. Please explain your whole thing and I'll stop interrupting.
Well, people are invoking Noriega as an example of military action that.
What'd you just call me?
War, but what I'm saying is, it's my understanding that like Trump is trying to set up a transitional government, and then people talk about regime change and so on. But I'm willing to entertain that discussion in terms of some sort of transitional government, or something, but I'm not seeing enough specifics from Trump on that. It's the vagary that's getting me here, not going after Maduro.
I agree
Okay.
with that.
Because the one thing that I don't have a problem with is the removal of Maduro.
Right. Right.
Because, dude, so I have, for context, I have multiple friends. So I got a few friends that live in Venezuela, and I've been in contact with them for years.
And
One of them I've been in
Venezuelan in
contact with
chat,
for
apparently,
a
too.
decade. Yeah, exactly. And one of them has basically an average life because his parents worked for the government and was in with Maduro's party regarding how all that goes, in with the military and all of that. And then the other one, abject poverty. They had to eat, according to him, had to eat their pets in order to actually get food at one point.
They're eating their dogs. They're eating their cats.
Yes. And that's part of why I'm like, cool. If that doesn't happen underneath the next person, that's cool. The thing is that only Maduro is gone, and the rest of his cabinet there's a bunch of bounties on their heads. But the one person that was actually put in charge, not just Marco Rubio, that actually is a part of Maduro's cabinet, is a lady that she's the only one that doesn't have a bounty on her head. And the theory right now, the rumor is that she's the one that basically gave all the details to make sure Maduro was gone. It's not confirmed. I forgot her name. But she's, where is it? Oh, Steph Kittens, if you could watch on the official Thinkers channel, that'd be awesome. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. I don't remember her name, but she's not necessarily a pro-America candidate, you could say, but she made an official statement saying that she's willing to comply with whatever the US wants right now. But she seems to be the person that's going to be in charge eventually.
Rosales brings up a good point. There are no boots on the ground there.
There will be. I suppose that's kind of the concern, because a bunch of people are calling this like, oh, this is just another Afghanistan. This is another Iraq, where we're going to try and nation build. And
yeah, I mean, if
I
we're
think
just
there's an argument for that.
I actually really, really dislike the comparison between this and Iraq and Afghanistan, because it's different geographically, it's different culturally, it's different politically, and all of the power players. Trump is not Bush or Obama. So I don't necessarily think that it is in any way a foregone conclusion that this will turn into some sort of forever war.
I agree with you that it's not a foregone conclusion. I'm just worried about the future. And also, if we were to compare Bush and Trump, I think Trump talks a lot more like Bush than Obama. Just putting it out there, just in terms of how he speaks. I'm making a dumb joke.
So I might be an asshole, but like
you are.
the huge difference is, well, okay, so there is no might about it. I'm an asshole. The huge difference that I see, though, is like Bush kept couching it. Like, he wasn't saying we're going there for the oil. It was always weapons of mass destruction. Here, every single interview, Trump keeps saying the oil. And then they mentioned that, I got in touch with the oil companies to make sure we could take care of it before we went there. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't think we're planning on getting out of there real quick. And then he also happened to mention, it would be great if we also owned Greenland. And then, oddly enough, you happen to hear, God, what the hell is his name? Is it Stephen Miller? Anyway, parts of his cabinet are also echoing it, and even basically saying that is the next step, which I don't know, man. That kind of,
there were talks ages ago about Greenland, though.
But
dude, it also came up over the weekend.
The problem,
yes, it did.
The problem is, like, these are allies. Like, you can be diplomatic and say, we're not interested in that.
Ally. I don't think.
What's that?
Venezuela,
no, I'm talking about Greenland. Denmark is an ally. And if people are asking, are you taking Denmark by force? You could say, that's something that we hope never comes around. But they always say, military options on the table. Like, what the fuck? There's a way to speak around that answer.
Wasn't the argument way back, though, that Greenland or Denmark was letting like Russian ships?
That was something that was said. but whether it holds water now is a different question, I think.
Hmm.
Now, I just want to show you. I showed, the thinkers
So
before.
something I appreciated about Trump way back in like the early years of his first presidency. When someone would ask him about like military stuff, he'd be like, "Why would I tell you that? That's stuff that if I tell you now, people will know what I'm doing and they could use that
Mhm.
against
There's
us."
some truth to that.
I really enjoyed that. But now it's just like, yeah, we're going to take the oil. We're going for Greenland. Like, what happened to playing your cards close to your chest? And above all else, you're just looking like a fucking maniac. Like you want the world. We could do whatever we want now.
Well, there does need to be some degree of posturing in regard to if we want China or Russia to be too afraid to, say, go after Taiwan. Trump does need to appear credible in his.
Do you think
threat.
Denmark doesn't take the U.S. seriously?
I'm sure they do, but I was not prepared to come here and talk about Greenland.
But
I'm
like,
not
well, that's part of the
updated.
posturing.
Sure.
Well, all I'm saying is this is a board. I mean, Venezuela's right here. Perfect defense of North America. We already have Alaska. Okay, so Kamchatka is not a problem. Next we can go for Kamchatka right
That's
here.
5 extra guys before
If
we
we
go.
if we grab Greenland,
7.
we've completely defended all of North America, and then we can win the
strategically, I
game.
get it. It makes sense strategically. There's just other countries that we've kind of talked about doing the same thing with. I think Colombia was on the table, and there was one other one as well. I don't know, man. Obviously, we haven't done a shitload of research, and we're not bringing in every single quote. But I don't know. I hope you're right. Maybe I'm being cynical, but I feel like I've lived this before, and I don't want this to go in that same direction where we start telling everybody else what they should do. Especially if we're saying like you are your government doesn't count, you're illegitimate. When we've had some weird shit in our own government where I could understand another country saying, but you have an illegitimate president right now, so we're deposing them.
Okay,
I'm not saying we're on par with anybody, but
on that.
Well, I don't want other countries interfering. There is kind of that whole Monroe Doctrine. The other great quote, I wish I brought it with me, but have you heard the response to these actions are against the Monroe Doctrine?
Yes,
It's the Monroe Doctrine.
Now we're going with the Donroe.
I really hate that term.
I do too.
Yeah, in terms of international law, this is being clowned on for sure, as this is not okay. And honestly, I understand that it's not okay. This is why I'm a little concerned.
That's the thing is you're justified. Like you're justified. No one's saying that the guy that was taken was, worth anything, but there's ways you could have done
I don't agree
this.
with that. There are a lot of people defending Maduro. One of them is mayor of New York City.
All right. Well, no one in power that can really do something about it. Everything is fine.
Sure.
Everything's fine.
There's definitely there's
here.
two stances that I'm seeing online at least, but who cares about how many social media accounts that are just saying that, I feel so sorry for the people of Venezuela for having to deal with America invading them, and then the Venezuelans going shut the fuck up. This is a good thing.
Masses of cheering and parades and everything. Yeah, I'm going to trust their take on this a bit more.
But at the same side, September of 2025, how much did we give a shit about Venezuelans?
Well,
not much.
It was my understanding that this kind of thing was planned for a while. I mean, culturally, I can't remember the last time I heard Venezuela, but I think
I can't confirm it, but I've heard about that at least recently.
But I'm pretty,
It's just, as an American who's been fucked over by the system when it comes to getting health care, I would prefer you take care of us back home before you go look at dessert somewhere else. And for people to be like,
that's how I feel about it. But I mean, you said something earlier, Dorcas, about Trump not being isolationist. Well, he kind of ran off of an anti-interventionism policy that even in his first term, he kind of threw out the door. Because I mean, we went after al-Baghdadi in the first term, and dealt with him, and yeah, he was, singing his own praises after that operation, but that's interventionist. I don't think Trump himself has ever said that he's anti-war, but I know that a lot of his cabinet like to talk about being anti-war, isolationist, America first. Um, so there does seem to be some sort of conflict within the MAGA
He
party
was saying no new
on
wars.
this.
I mean, technically, this isn't a new war yet.
Yeah.
but
That's what I
he
was
did
saying.
kinda
Like,
run
this
it.
doesn't count as a new war yet.
And my recollection is Trump's thing has been peace through strength, not and as you said, no new wars, and this is not currently considered a war. So
I just think it's really hard. So this is where I have the problem where it's like it's really hard for me to say that this isn't an act of war when another country comes in with their own team, even if they were working with people on the ground. They came in, bombed a place, and then took their leader. It's really
Not
hard for
their
me to
leader.
square that circle.
Usurper
Sure.
is the better word for it.
Well, if China blew up only the White House in DC and took Trump back to China for crimes, that's okay then?
Would that be an
'Cause-
act of war? That's
I would say so. Would we be okay with that?
Have
You're
a
like, yeah, sure,
warrant
go ahead.
out for
Have
his
your way."
arrest in China. No,
I'm with
but-
Paffy
but-
here though.
But the other thing, yeah, with Pathby. But the other thing is that there are different categories for someone who is the leader of a nation and someone who isn't. And at the end of the day, Maduro wasn't.
I mean, it has been a long time that he's been in power, even though he quote
Repeated stolen elections.
elected himself. Sure. But then let's say we could lodge that same. I'm just trying to remain consistent here. We could lodge that same complaint at Putin. Are we going to do this to Putin next? Because that's going to start a world war.
Do we have the
Would it-
strength to do that to Putin? Do we want to do that to Putin?
I think if the opportunity was available, I think absolutely the U.S. would do that. We have
Does
a
Putin
lot of
have any
problems with
Epstein
Russia.
files? That's a better question to ask.
Putin could very well be in the Epstein files. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, for this being an hors d'oeuvre, we've gone for almost 30 minutes. But I mean, I'm just concerned about the future for this situation.
I am too, but I do believe that if everyone plays their part, bunny ears, right, it could ultimately lead to a much safer hemisphere.
Maybe. I mean, I'm more with Gray in the way that I kind of see this as a repeat of nation building, and I'm hoping to God that that's not how it goes, because in terms of the America First platform, I love the thought of America being involved in America's doings instead of the rest of the world. But also, if America steps back from the world, guess who else is in charge? China and Russia.
Mhm.
And that's not necessarily an acceptable outcome for many folks.
It seems
So, I
like
don't know.
we're doing everything and nothing at the same time.
I don't think that Venezuela was nothing. If let's say they cut the head off the snake, let's say that the Maduro regime completely dissolves. I mean, it could. Let's say best case scenario,
But-
Venezuela starts to become old time Venezuela.
If it was properly
Free
planned,
shots.
you would think they'd be like, okay, here is the person who's taking over the government, instead of Trump saying, I'm in control. Like that's not properly thought out.
Well, he did say that he was leaving, his Secretary of State in charge, or not Secretary. Yeah, Secretary of State Marco Rubio.
Did Venezuela
Oh,
vote for
I
that?
thought you meant her. I was going to say she was the
Well,
vice president. So
but
you
aren't-
still have somebody who is heavily involved in the actual
For
corrupt
sure.
government leading in there.
But aren't
Yes.
they doing this in? Aren't they setting up a new election or something?
That's what they're
Have they announced
saying,
it?
but we got to have it happen. I don't believe it until it happens. We just need it to happen. It's just one of those things. I want this to unfold well. if it makes sense. Was it Bill Hicks that said about the first Iraq war, there was never a war? A war between two armies or is when two armies are fighting. Sure. I mean, this definitely wasn't a proxy though. Like this was direct U.S. involvement.
Yeah, well, after repeated U.S. involvement, I mean, I have brought up the boats a couple times, but man, that's still weird. Like, I don't know, if American citizens just happen to have drugs on their boats, is it cool to like blow them up if they're just outside of like international waters?
The other thing is this White House loves to put shit on social media. You would think during these boat raids, they'd fucking just throw a ton of shit on the internet about look at what we found on these people. Look at the terrible things they were doing. But they were really quiet about that, which is so not on brand for them. They just love dumping shit all over their X feed or Truth Social, whatever. Like they're so omnipresent online, too much so in certain aspects. But when it came to the boats, they really weren't very forward about things, which is odd.
Well, how forward do you want them to be? Because if you're talking about the boats that I know about, it's the ones that were caught off the what was it? Off the shores of freaking.
What evidence?
I'm trying to remember.
Have you seen?
All we
that?
have.
I
Is
mean,
the
we've
part-
all seen them explode, but all we have is a trust me, bro.
I know Paffy's joking when he says that, but show us the drugs. Show us what you picked up from the exploded boats.
Well, the coke dissolved in the ocean and got a bunch of fish.
I lost all my guns in a boating accident.
So every single cruise ship should be okay for any country to blow up. I guarantee you they've got a bunch of Americans on there with drugs. Like you're taking into international waters. Who knows? You're going to different countries. Who knows what you're going to do with them?
Plus,
I don't think any of us would let that fly. I know that it's on a much larger scale is what they're claiming. But some of these boats are pretty fucking small, man. Like there might be more on an actual cruise ship than is on those.
Plus, wasn't
everyone knows how to smuggle shit on a cruise ship.
Wasn't it fentanyl that we were worried about? Fentanyl, Mexico, fentanyl, Canada, fentanyl. Cocaine, we just, he pardoned some dude who was guilty of 40,000 tons of cocaine?
Oh, yeah, the Honduras guy?
Yeah. It's just so contradictory to one another. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
So I'm not going to pretend to know the inner machinations of what like motivations are for these things, but like there's obviously reasons that are not publicly given. And a lot of the time it's not going to be, let's say, something like cartoonishly evil of mwahaha, I just got a bunch more money because I let this evil guy off.
Sure.
But there's usually something more to it than that.
What you're doing is teetering on like World War. You need to tell someone.
Well, someone, unfortunately, we're not a part of that someone.
Perhaps they've been told in private. Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
I'm not willing to entertain the thought that they're just being cartoonishly evil, at least. But yeah, I'm ultimately just, I know, I said it.
I'm more likely to call them stupid than evil.
Sure. I am definitely not a part of the team that on one side of their face says that Trump is like the stupidest person alive, but then on the other side is like he's an evil genius that plays 16D chess, always knows their next move. He wrote The Art of the Deal, you know. Like I can't it's I don't know. I think that the people underneath Trump know what they're doing.
On that guy's fist it said MS-13. It was a tattoo. It was very clearly a tattoo, MS-13. It wasn't printed on that image that he had. It was.
The funniest thing about that situation right there is that guy actually did get confirmed as an MS-13 member.
But that image was not what he was pointing to.
Total non sequitur. But Gray or Charles, did either of you see the 2024 movie The Apprentice? Was it any good?
No. Yes, I saw it. No, it wasn't good.
Okay.
Sorry, that's the Sebastian Stan.
Yes.
It's a really good performance. Like you forget that it is Sebastian Stan. He kind of turns into Trump, and that part, like the performance is good. But man,
so it's a horror movie.
Written well. It is, but like they write it really weird, and they go hard into. They confirm allegations. So I don't know.
Oh
It's
yeah.
it's interesting. It's very biased, but I don't know, man. It's part of that weird biopic bubble that we're in. That
What's
just
that?
I don't think they're nailing any of them.
What's that rich dude that he like modeled himself after?
Roy Cohn.
Yeah, basically the
Yeah.
movie tells you that the guy we're dealing with now is because Roy Cohn. Like,
I
Hmm.
remember Roy Cohn more from what was it called, Angels in America? Not from in. He
Okay.
was in, right? Like he was a character in
oh, I don't
Angels in
remember.
America.
I don't know. So have we we're obviously not going to come to conclusions on this subject because it's an ongoing thing. I know that there
That's-
was a meeting that happened with the UN. I didn't hear anything about it though, if it has happened.
Fuck the UN.
I mean, it was supposed to be a thing where the United Nations was supposed to talk about this issue with the US there. So
Instead of all the other human rights abuses that they routinely ignore or support.
sure, but I mean, it is also the United Nations. They all have to work
We-
together because if they don't work together, that's how more people die.
But we don't answer to the UN.
You're right. We run security for the UN, which
So they
means if we
expect
do
us-
something like this, we do have to answer for things that we do.
Not really. I mean, not to
Why
the
wouldn't
UN.
we? It's not like the UN is some ultimate body that rules over what one country or another does, but they do matter. It's like saying that NATO doesn't matter. Like they do matter. In terms of geopolitics, they do definitely have an effect.
NATO is stronger than
Yeah.
UN.
Yeah. What's the community clip with Guilfoyle? What's that actor's name? Guilfoyle praises Annie. He's like, you have just won this competition through a symbolic act. Let me find it. It's funny.
Symbolic act.
Which is what
You know,
the UN is
UN?
supposed to be.
Ooh.
Useless, but symbolic.
Hold on, we were interrupted by some Danish kroners here.
Ooh.
Wow.
Marcy 169 Danish kroners. Thank you. This is a resident of Denmark. As you know, Denmark is a very complicated situation with the US and a very frightening. They won't attack us over Greenland. And unfortunately, I don't have an answer to this, how it could end up. Yeah. So as a resident of Denmark, it's not being taken like, oh, they're just talking.
I didn't know that Denmark currency was Donkey Kong currency.
Uh-huh. They're really
Yeah.
nice. They're the cronuts. It's like a
They're just
croissant
little
and a
bananas.
donut, but
Danish crown kroner. I think that's what the letters are. Danish crown kroner. Yeah, they're different than the EU. EU has euros and Denmark has their own currency. I learned that when I was in Denmark.
very
What about if I said that? I learned that when I was in France.
I mean,
Greenland has earth materials that would be valuable to the US.
for sure. But it's also another place that we have to then take care of and then have to deal with taxes and everything. And some crazy people are going to be like, I'm from Alaska. I can live over there.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't know.
I don't think it's oil. I think oil is Venezuela. I think in Greenland, it's the same thing that they were talking about with Ukraine because they have those rare earth minerals. Where it's like, if we just take Greenland, we can start making cell phones in our backyard. And I think it's the strategic purpose of going over the top of the globe at
Oh
Russia
my
or
gosh! I
having
just
defense.
realized I didn't have my little guy. Hold on. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Doc. Yes, as an American who a year ago, right around today, was like, "Hi, I need help," and they were like, "Oh no, things have changed, so you don't have the coverage you did when you left this country." I'm a bit like, "Fuck you" when it comes to America looking at other people's yards. Take care of your own first, thank you.
Well,
event.
I agree with the take
last,
care of your own. Go ahead.
last I heard, it was about shipping lanes or Russian
That
ships or something.
that makes sense. Yeah.
I can understand, like, look at your own. I very much like empathize with that thought, but this is kind of the type of stuff that people around the world ask for the US to do.
Well,
So
so
I'm not
if
sure.
if Greenland is an ally, why not just have some sort of agreement? There's already an American base there, so why not just be like, hey,
Denmark
can you-
already said no, so I have no idea where the posturing is coming from. Like, they're like, no, you can't buy this. And really, I
Hold
have
on
no idea
one
what's going on
moment.
after that.
We're interrupted by some more Danish cronuts.
Oh. I'm a very open-minded person, so if you're Trump supporter, setting my own personal view aside, I think that you should be able to vote on whoever you want, but I can't see for a Trump supporter's POV why they'd need Greenland. I really don't know, and I mean, I'm not the person that voted for Trump here. I don't know. I wouldn't call myself a Trump supporter. So really, the only thing I can think of is literally the risk board joke. That is all I've got on Greenland.
it's a good joke.
Speaking of jokes, though, Shane Gillis has a good one. CPAFI is mentioning that in the chat as well. But finally, hey, you're still in a winter wonderland.
He's
You're
in,
not
he's in
'cause it's
Greenland.
wintry here. It's
You're not
wintry
next
here.
yearing it yet.
I'm not
Emails
next
are-
yearing it.
Reporting from Greenland in the new USA base there in the background. That's the USA base.
Yeah, that's the
Greenland.
US base. Clearly that's Iceland.
Iceland's very nice. Greenland's full of ice.
Yes. You see, that's the greatest joke that they ever played, that Greenland is the not green place and Iceland is the not ice place. I love it. But I will be right back.
Yeah.
So feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, isn't there like this gentleman's handshake thing that Canada and Denmark do where, every summer they leave a flag and a bottle of syrup and then Denmark leaves something, their flag, like they're like going back and forth with who's controlling the land, but it's just like a gentlemanly thing. What was that, Ray?
Based. I dig that. Give me some of your syrup. I'll give you, I don't know what we have here, but yeah,
Corn syrup.
some local fare.
Corn syrup.
Yeah, corn syrup. That makes
Never-
sense. The American thing. I don't know if that's a good trade, though, man. I would think it would be a barrel of corn syrup to a small jar of maple, but yeah.
Marcy furthers by saying, like, if he voted for Trump as president, I don't think all of his voters were like, I'm going to vote on him so he could take Greenland for us. Yeah, I don't know how often that was part of the
I think that's
equation.
Yeah.
Greenland, I don't think ever came up until
Right.
after he came into
Right.
his second term, right?
And Canada was a 51st
Yeah.
state. What are you doing? Like, what are you talking about, man?
I admit
that
I haven't
was
kept
more
up on my
of a shock.
Greenland news, but yeah, it was kind of a shock to me. I was like, really? There? So I'm pretty ignorant on it, I'll admit it, but I heard nothing about it.
I mean, if we're taking Denmark's land, can we have their health care? Asking for a friend? I will move tomorrow if yes is the case. With all due respect,
Yeah.
Marcy, if America takes over, I got to get my shit taken care of. It's good to laugh, isn't it?
It is.
Unironically, I
Without it, you
imagine-
just cry.
Unironically, I imagine Trump would like to be a president who adds more territory. I
Can he
am saying to-
can he make Puerto Rico like officially a state or whatever, or DC become officially? a
but
state?
that would destabilize the very, I'm speaking sarcastically here, that would destabilize the very precarious 50-50
Oh.
Dem Republican balance that
Yes,
we've
God
got
forbid.
going on. So
Maybe I'm cynical, but also those places have names. But if we take over a place, he seems to be fond of naming things after himself. So I don't know. Maybe we can have the 51st state of Trump.
Donland, executive
Yeah.
order as soon as we take over Greenland, turning it to Goldland or Donland, Trumpland. Something will stick, I'm sure.
Yeah, sorry, I had a dog barking in the background, but I was laughing that whole time. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just an asshole, but well, again, I am. Maybe that's all the factoring it, but I think that's gonna be a factor. These new places, if we just take it over and we're installing the government,
Orange
just say we
Land's the
can't
winner,
have
I think.
Yeah, Orangeland is pretty good. I'm down with Orangeland.
Hey, Titmo's back.
Oh,
That was an accident.
Sure.
is it ever really an accident?
Sure.
I was not an accident to my parents, so who knows?
Oh,
Anyway,
that was a poor decision.
Already,
Hey,
we still remain ahead, and you lose. But you win a simple game. The larger symbolic victory would be ours.
so this is a model UN club at a community college.
Mm-hmm.
We refuse. I'll take the real victory.
A logical, effective, common sense move, Annie Kim. One which flies in the very face of the United Nations itself. A fundamentally symbolic organization founded on the principles of high-minded rhetoric and empty gestures. Blue UN wins.
Mm-hmm.
Spitting straight.
not think of
facts.
his name. Yeah, there was a lot of really funny and well-written stuff in Community. It sucks that there was kind of a steep drop off.
Gas leak here.
Are you saying that's the steep
But,
drop off?
No, that was during the heyday. But Martin Starr was that dude's name. I could not think of it for the life of me. I dig that guy. He should be in more stuff.
All
Marcy,
right.
what I could say about UK news is they're not very comforted with things. If the US ends up trying to take Greenland in a similar fashion as they took or intervened in Venezuela, the EU might have to stick up for Denmark, and then
So-
it gets really sticky.
I'm going to be Mr. Defender here for a moment, Mr. White Knight, because if we are assuming that Trump is talking about Greenland just for his own sake, I feel like we're throwing out that he has information that none of us have as the president of the United States. We don't know what this actual situation is between those relationships. I doubt that Trump is going to destroy the relationship of Denmark and the U.S., but this is something that has been talked about before, and it
He
didn't
also-
ruin the relationship with Denmark and the U.S. before. Talking
He
about,
also-
maybe we should just do this.
He also has like a morning spot on Fox and Friends where he calls in. You would think he would try to tamp down some of the exaggerated rhetoric, but he doesn't. If anything, he's the responsible for things getting
You're
out
right.
of hand.
Trump has an ego, 100%. Loves to hear people.
Does he
talk
not
about
have an
him.
ego? What was that?
No, no, I don't entirely agree that he's solely responsible for things
Well, his-
getting out of hand. I think a lot of
his-
people with TDS tend to elevate rhetoric a lot as well,
Well, also his fans
I'm-
do as well.
and his friends, yeah. But I don't think it's solely him.
Kenny Daves, I thought that was White Knight, more like rotational night, and that was really funny to me. No, it's rational night. Sure. I'm just saying, all I'm saying is that we don't know what the president has knowledge on. He could be very well privy to a bunch of different things and be trying to make moves for future plans. I doubt, and I just honestly doubt, that he's just doing it for his own gain. I doubt it. There's definitely something more going on. But that's me trying to be as good faith as possible.
But with that said, we've been going on this topic, this warm-up topic, for about 45 minutes. So would anyone like to make a closing statement before we possibly move on to something more and or less distressing in different ways?
Ding Dong Gray is
Different
wrong.
distress.
Hey, Zero Fox.
Or do we want to continue on with this topic? I'll leave it up to you guys, of course.
I've kind of said everything I can about it. It's an ongoing situation.
I'd say let's pivot.
Yeah.
BMO, you got last word, sir?
I think that ultimately I'm okay with Maduro not being in charge, but I'm afraid
Right.
that this is going to turn into another nation building exercise because that's what the US has done before. I will be happily surprised if it does not turn into that. Even right now, even the people that I know that are most critical of Trump that I watch actively, are calling Venezuela a commonwealth of the US right now. So I kind of feel that way. So I'm just concerned about that. And I will withhold my actual concrete opinions on the subject until more comes out from it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet.
End quote.
Okay.
Yeah. What other topics are on the board? I think you had one, didn't you, BMO?
I mean, if we're going to talk about stuff, I'd rather just complain about the Fallout TV series. But it's my
I
understanding.
second that. I haven't even seen it.
I only saw the first episode of that, but yeah, let's watch that and complain about that. Sure.
Great. But I was under the impression that we have two other potential topics to discuss, one being Minnesota, the other being Minnesota.
Otherwise known as Fallujah.
We want to talk
enough.
about
I
fraud
thought,
or ice.
I thought there was another potential topic, so my bad. That's why I was throwing to you. I thought
Was there another?
thought there was something about Zordon, but my bad.
Oh no, I was
Zordon?
just taking a dig at
Zordon.
the guy because
Yeah, you know the
screw
bad guy
him.
from Power Rangers.
Flash?
I
I
thought
was
we were
wondering
gonna.
if that was Power Rangers. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna talk some Power Rangers up in here. But fine, we can not talk about Rita Repulsa.
We can talk
Whatever.
about the Power Rangers
Fine,
in real
we'll talk
life.
about one of those other ones.
Ice.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, well, the last thing I heard there was ice, so I guess we're talking about that.
It's just what a fun comparison. It was like we can talk about the real life Power Rangers. Ice.
Well, BMO, you did have kind of a lead in to the whole thing. I don't know. There was kind of one thing that provoked the other, I suppose, or at least led to it. Would you like to intro this whole long thing?
Okay, so as a bunch of people in the chat probably know, as it's something that hit the news very recently, there was an ice raid. That was the thing that was going on. There were a bunch of people around these ICE officials, following them across town, and someone, I forget her name. I believe her name was like Renee or something. For one reason or another, got in front of these ICE vehicles, and it was impeding their investigation.
There was a car in front of her that was
Oh,
parked sideways.
perhaps I set this up shittily. I thought you were talking about the other thing to lead into this.
Oh,
We can
the
totally do
Minnesota
that,
stuff?
but
The Minnesota.
Awesome.
fraud
yeah.
stuff?
Since
Okay,
it's-
we can talk about
it's
that
all
first. if you want.
Minnesota, but sorry, but I do have a video element for when we get to that other part. But I'm sorry that I set it up shittily. I thought we were going in chronological order since it's all Minnesota.
Okay, so then I guess we can talk about that. So there is probably everyone has heard about the
Poured
Minnesota
alcohol
fraud
for
stuff right
nothing.
now.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
we're
did.
talking fraud then.
Yes, or as a lot of
Okay.
people are saying, the Somali fraud scandal. So there was.
I blame myself. I made it very confusing with my joke about Minnesota and Minnesota.
They both happen in Minnesota. It's fair.
Yep.
Oh, so you're talking about
So-
Wall stepping down then, right?
Sure. This is actually probably linked to that, though he doesn't say so. But some background. I was doing some research into this because I thought, oh, there's a bunch of scams coming out of supposedly a particular community. And it's linked to COVID relief fraud stuff that led to like 30 convictions previously for COVID relief stuff for feeding children in Minnesota. This was backed by Ilhan Omar, that did the part of that. And this is only some set. I was going to say something about the Secret Stranger Things final episode, and now I'm kicking myself for thinking that that in
That
this
was a
situation,
wild
that's
hallucination.
hilarious. Oh yeah, that was some mass hysteria.
Conformity.
It was
gate, man.
so
It was a
bad
thing.
that they're got a secret episode they're gonna release. Yeah. So to try and summarize this a little better, there were similar things that went through regarding daycares and investigations over like the last 5 years when I was looking at this, of multiple convictions of these daycares lying about their attendance, being investigated by the state and being shut down temporarily and then opening up under new LLCs. Same building, everything. And this has been the thing that has led to a bunch of claims of fraud. Then Biden admin gets into it. They do their own investigation. Around 60 people get convicted. And there were a bunch of violations on these places. Some of them were shut down. Some of them were not. But there were a bunch of violations on these daycares. Then fast forward to the Trump administration and Nick Shirley, a independent investigative reporter, as he calls himself, making a video talking about how there's like $1.3 billion in fraud across Minnesota daycares. And that it's all specifically coming from Somali community-led daycares.
Mm-hmm.
He releases a video, and this video makes a bunch of claims of fraud, but does not prove them.
Love it. Big fan. Big fan.
Yeah.
Big fan.
This
of
was my
saying
issue
shit.
with it. Yeah, he did say a lot of stuff. He brought on a guy that apparently did a lot of investigation himself, that talked about, this is my biggest criticism of the video, that they were just going off and on this one thing. And it was that, why are you pointing at me? Stop pointing at my
I'm
nuts.
raising my hand.
I mean, go ahead.
Did Doge catch any of this last year?
No.
Interesting. Okay. Because that was like their sole purpose, right? With their sledgehammer type approach.
How about you
To
edit
find
your
all the
statement
fraud?
down a bit beforehand? I understand, Pappy. Yeah, this is, well, Doge is more on the federal side. This is more state side. So that might be
Okay.
why.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
I-
accept that.
But Nick Shirley posits the claim that there is a bunch of fraud happening at these daycares, a bunch of them that they visit. And that was because they have stated max occupancy for children in those buildings. And they go around to these places and they're like, where's the 200 kids? Where's the 100 kids? Where's the 900 kids? And that was probably the dumbest thing that I'd ever seen in that video. Like, it was, they were just going off on the max occupancy as if that was proof of fraudulent doings. That is not a good way to do investigative journalism at all. They didn't prove anything. They were just making baseless claims at that point.
Based. Oh, baseless.
Now, the funny thing about it, when I was looking at it, was that some of those places got investigated by CBS a year before that had similar evidence. And that was just fine. Yeah, I learned that CBS actually did an investigation themselves 2 years prior. It's on the Learning Center, the Leering Center, one of the daycares that is in the highest spotlight right now, talking about how they could not get in contact with these people. These people would not answer questions and would not give any information whatsoever. And that's a problem because that's suspicious. Now, do they have to give out information? No, but it definitely help your case as a daycare if you do give out information on, let's say, how to even file the paperwork to get your kid to join. And that was what in that video it was showing. None of these people were willing to talk to them at all. Not a word. And I guess it can make sense if you've got like about 8 people recording you as you open the door. But regardless, there was only one person that offered a business card. Nick Shirley didn't even take the business card. I went and looked up the website of that one place. Was at 123 Daycare Learning Center. And that place is full of AI bullshit. It is full of fake articles that is actually lifted from a different daycare's website that is not even in Minnesota.
If you're going to do fraud, at least do it well.
I cannot prove that this is fraud just off of the website being bullshit. That's the thing. Because that if the numbers on the website are for a completely different daycare center, then it makes sense that Nick Shirley, who claims he couldn't get in contact with these people over that. But this isn't proof of fraud. What is a little more proof of fraud, or closer to it, is that 2 of these daycares got shut down yesterday. Meaning they were doing something wrong. Like, there was something that was a violation. I don't know what the violations were, but January 6th, not January 7th, January 6th, the Leering Center and 123 Daycare got shut down. That's what at least I could find. And that's really weird. That's a bunch of suspicious instances of stuff going on, but none of it connects to actually any proof of fraud.
The daycare
And
was
that's my
involved on
problem.
January 6th.
Of course. 100%.
Thank God.
Hi, Harmful Opinions. I mean, BMO. Hey, Harmful Opinions was also the people that made me go look at this website. Okay. Because he's the one that pointed out that website to me. And then I took a look and I was like, wow, this really is all AI. This is really
Awesome.
weird.
We're fucked.
I'm just saying there's no proof from these investigative journalists that there is fraud going on, but holy shit, is there some weird like smoke we're seeing about all of this. That's pretty much where I've kind of sat on it, where I can't prove that there's fraud going on. I don't see enough evidence that there is fraud going on, but holy shit, some of this is suspicious. And it's weird.
I saw a tweet a little while back saying something to the effect of there was a team of state investigators back in like 2017 or 2018 that found millions, hundreds of millions, however much, in fraud, and they went to the inspector general with it, and the inspector general ended up hiring outside investigators to make a report that said, no, it's not that bad. I don't know if any of that's true, but I think BMO's
The same thing happened after COVID too. Like it. Who is this the thing you have video footage for, Gray, or is it the next thing?
No, that's the next thing, I bet. I think he's not there, or he's double muted again.
No, I'm doing weird monitor moving for no reason. I'm here. I'm listening. Just my monitor's taller now.
And
so
you
good
don't have a
times
presentation for this thing.
Not this thing. The next thing. BMO was right. I was holding a thumb up. You guys should have known.
I'm sorry, I couldn't see it. You see, I don't see your arms wiggle like mine.
That's weird. Warrant. I should have found that clip because that would have worked twice. Warrant.
Oh,
yeah.
what a
I think it is an ongoing investigation still, the fraud allegations, but Tim Walz seemingly has stepped down, revolving around the issues. He's no longer running for election, but that could be that he's just going to try and run for the federal government rather than state government. He could be doing that because he has a spot. He's already ran federally before. So, I mean, with Kamala Harris. So why not? Other than that, I mean, it's an ongoing investigation. What do you guys think?
It's an ongoing
I think fraud bad.
I think fraud bad. I agree, fraud bad. The one thing that really starts messing with me.
So what Charles said
is there are a lot of people that I have been arguing with about this and talking to about this. Plus this ongoing narrative from some folks on YouTube that this is like specifically coming out of like the Somali community, which there is some evidence that all of these places that have had these violations, they are Somali as the leaders. The people are Somali immigrants. The issue is that people will then springboard off that to say that, let's say there's 62,000 Somalis in Minnesota and all of them are coming there to do crime. And that's racist as fuck to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever we talk about immigrants, it seems like we're jumping from
All or nothing.
Yeah, well, it seems like we're jumping from lily pad to lily pad on what exactly it is that we're trying to control. Again, fentanyl was a thing for a little bit. Now, like I didn't hear anything about Somalis like at all a year or two ago. Now it's fuck. Now all we're talking about is in Minnesota, where
To be fair, sorry, continue. Finish your thought, and then I'll say.
no, to
Minnesota's
be
been
fair,
in the news as well.
I mean, who can tell what the almighty algorithm gods determine will make the news any given news cycle?
and that's what makes me sick to my stomach. That shit is what like really. There's no sort of organic way things happen, and it's I don't know. The importance is only what the fuck's being swarmed up in social media, and that sucks.
Well, I mean, CPAFE says if it's racist or if it's true are different questions. Well, on my issue is not whether it's true or not, because right now, as it seems in the look over the last week that I've done on this subject, all of the places that Nick Shirley went to are Somali-run businesses. Obviously, not even obviously.
We also don't have
Majority of
stats for
daycares in
white collar
Minnesota are not
crimes
run by
either.
them. Sure.
White collar
Sure.
crimes don't get arrested, so it's very hard to have the statistics to be like, well, here's
Well, it depends on the white collar crime. But pretty much you have to start asking the question of why are you focusing specifically on the fraud in this community when it is going beyond the fraud in that community. You can talk about, hey, fact of the matter, there's a disproportionate amount of this crime coming from this community. This is the same people do with freaking homicides in black people. This is like a very common thing that people use to be racist when it's not a racist statistic. It
Well,
is just something that tends to happen.
I mean, are you suggesting that Nick Shirley was specifically looking for fraud in the Somali community, or is it that in this case he was looking for fraud or a story to cover, and it so happens that there's this fraud
I
being
can't tell you
perpetrated by
whether
a Somali
what his
community?
intent was, but I know that the video left me with the impression that he was specifically going after Somalis.
wasn't his character called into question prior to
So the
I
thing
mean,
about Nick Shirley, when
should
I
he
looked
not
into
then
him-
report on it if there's? I mean,
No,
are we
no,
gonna
no.
just, like,
Report on it.
okay?
raise awareness. But the thing is like it's not necessarily my issue with Nick Shirley here. It's how other people are covering this. And I have an issue when people try to take information and use it as like racistly when you don't have to. It's very easy to say, hey, there's a disproportionate amount of crime coming from this one community. Let's investigate that. You don't have to say, oh, well, that's because they're all coming here to do that. Because I would say that latter claim is racist and the other one isn't. Does that make
YouTube
sense?
amateur vlogger and prankster offered to sell his own recorded footage of the January 6th attack to media companies such as CNN and HuffPost.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of people did that. Even one of my friends did that.
Okay. No, never mind. Go on. Continue. I was going to say a thing. I don't want to say the thing.
Okay. But let's see. CPAPI says, I think if we're talking about an immigrant community, what we're asking is if we do enough to assimilate a group coming from cultures where corruption is normal and expected. But isn't that assuming a bit much? That's my issue.
In September 2025, Shirley recorded an interview with British political activist Tommy Robinson, which he repeated misleading claim that 40,000 British Muslims are on terror watch lists who are living in the United Kingdom. Although the MI5 maintains a list of 40,000 terror suspects, it does not capture information about their religious affiliation. Shirley has falsely implied that Ukraine has used United States-backed funds to buy luxury cars and a Ferris wheel. He also implied Trump's false claim that Haitian immigrants were eating pets in Springfield, Ohio. So that's him.
So he's definitely got a bit of a right leaning bent.
I was
But
going to say,
I just thought it was really interesting the way that he was specifically pointing out the daycare fraud in the Somali community, and that's it.
he has a bit of a lean or a gray area with the truth if it has to do with
My
Based.
pseudo racist.
my big issue with the video was more in the realm of, if I were any of those people at the daycares, I think it was fairly transparent right off the bat that the guy was not actually there to enroll his kid.
They should have done
Type
some
of a
actual
thing.
investigative journalism, yes, of like,
Like-
sending in fake people with children
child,
saying, "I want to do this."
Yeah, that was my big ick factor for it.
Ironically, that's what CBS did multiple years ago. If I can find the clip, I will link it. Because I
Link
watched
it
this.
good.
It was like it was a 7-minute segment that I found. I was sent to me. But let me see if I can find that link again. Oh, it was on actual Justice Warriors channel. That's what it was.
I like that channel. Sometimes.
I'm neutral on that channel. Yeah, but the issue being that this is not the investigative journalism that it is being claimed. And a lot of people are holding this up as proof when it's not. And I take issue with that. I take big issue with that. But this also leads into my issue with like the broad brushing of the Somali community over this. It's like, if you're broad brushing an entire group of people, I'm going to be against you. That's usually how this goes.
Remember the joke in the Austin Powers movie? I think Michael
Which one?
Caine says something like, "There are two things in life I can't stand: people who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the
And
Dutch."
the French. Oh, the Dutch, yes. It's great.
I miss those.
I would have
movies.
believed
should
him if
rewatch-
it was the French he talked about. Fake children. So we don't have proof that there's fake children except for a couple of years ago when the Biden admin was doing the investigation, multiple daycares were actually caught lying on the records on how many kids were in regular attendance. So we're making the assumption, because we don't have that data backed up right now, but we have this one earlier claim of fake children that is backed by a government investigation that led to indictments. So yeah.
Huh.
That's pretty much
Guess I thought there was more to
everything.
it.
No, that's pretty much it.
I saw misspelled signs though.
Well, that
correct.
is definitely something that's like, why? Like, that's what I'm saying. There's a bunch of like little things that I'm like, why is that the case? That is kind of suspicious. But it's all smoke and I don't see fire.
Usually when people commit crimes are pretty smart about covering their tracks. I would.
All I know is that
Are they though?
man, there's been a bunch of videos of some of these folks that like they're commenting on the situation as like a part of the Somali community, and they sound like fucking idiots talking about like, well, even if we were, it's okay because white people do it. And I'm like, oh my God. It's like, don't undermine yourself.
Yeah, that's why you just fraud. If you just say there's fraud and you don't make it sound like you're specifically targeting something, it won't sound like you're specifically targeting something.
It's daycare fraud in Minnesota.
Daycare fraud. Right. That's it.
But I think that there is something to be said of let's say there is a comment to say this is coming out of a community. This is like a large percent of this. If this is proven to be coming out of a specific community, maybe that needs to be investigated as well. But this is still daycare fraud in Minnesota.
Yep.
But yeah,
All right.
that's pretty much everything.
Man, I
Out of
can't wait for
curiosity-
Bone Temple.
Bone Temple. What is
Bone
Bone
Temple?
Temple?
Big release of the year, baby.
Oh, Neil Acosta. It's the director who did The Marvels, one of the greatest double Dutch
Please
scenes
don't
in all
help.
of the
Don't help.
cinematic universe.
You're not
Anyway,
helping.
she's taking on 20 years later with there was this weird scene that was really polarizing. Yeah, they're going hardcore into that with this one, and she gets to direct it. So yeah, expect a lot of people to hate it, but I'm really seriously looking forward to it.
Coming out next week. Or a week today.
I can't wait to miss it.
Well, I'd rather
Primate tomorrow, though.
talk about that for 17 hours straight than any of this.
Oh, but
junk.
Primate though. Evil Chimp,
Fair enough.
creature feature
All
with
of
a
it.
chimp. It's going to be great.
I'll
Love
do
it.
another 10-hour stream about the next 5 movies I see. Can we do that instead?
Yeah, let's do it. I don't know. Stiff Kittens mentions Hamnet. I should see that at some point. I like Paul Mescal, but I don't know why. That just does not interest me. But yeah, I guess you wrapped up the fraud part. Are we moving on to the
Boring topic.
meaty part?
Yeah, we've got cinema to watch.
Yep.
You've made some cinema for us,
Unfortunately.
right?
10 hours.
Unfortunately.
Not that cinema.
Mm-hmm.
No! No! Shame! Shame! Oh my God! What the
You think we're gonna get taken down for this footage?
No.
No,
It's all
it's
over
on
this.
almost everybody else's. This was the only one that I saw that had the actual warning in front. So I
So-
decided to grab the warning. But
Out of
an
curiosity, can
incident.
everyone pause and play the video, or is it just me?
I
No, it's-
can. I think it might just be the two of us.
I definitely cannot.
Cool.
I definitely cannot. Neither.
Cool. Gray.
I would have
you
X'd
may
out
have
of
the
it.
reins.
Yes.
Or I
Okay.
rather Gray. I would prefer you take the reins.
Yeah. So I was not very well aware of this, and then BMO kind of brought it up in the group chat. Hey, we should talk about this. And man, I've been kind of just obsessing and deep diving for like 2 days now. So I tried to grab a bit of everything from everywhere. So that was the one angle that is kind of the clearest in this. But
Yes.
I guess the setup, it is what BMO kind of set up earlier, that there was an incident. So it's also in Minnesota. So ICE has a huge presence there. You can tell it's ICE, not the Minnesota police, because they are dressed in like fatigues, even though they do have markers or badges, whatever you want to
They
call
do
them,
have ICE
Velcro
badges as well.
stickers that say, well, but they also have plates that say police. So it is kind of, they're wondering. So people had questions. So I tried to answer just about every question that's coming up in here. I had full everyone's kind of press release and statement, and it got to be like 20 minutes. So I opted for abridged versions of it. But yeah,
before
essentially. Oh yes, go right ahead, Charles.
Before you carry further, that champagne-colored SUV, who does that belong to? The one with the door open.
Both of them are ICE vehicles. The one before and the one in front. Sorry, there's two of them. One is off screen now to the left. Both of those are ICE vehicles.
So there's the champagne-colored SUV with the door open that's like in the street. That's ICE. And the car that's parked on the side of the road on her shoulder, that is not ICE.
I don't know if that one's ICE.
Okay.
I'm actually not sure of the sedan on the right.
Okay.
I just know there's like a truck or SUV that you see when this first unfolds. And that one is also an ICE vehicle. But I did grab what I thought was the most neutral breakdown of exactly what we're seeing in the footage, and then it shows a different angle as well in just a second. But the only kind of preface that we need to this is just ICE was definitely in the area. They were supposedly doing their operations, and then for hours had been subject of people protesting and just generally being a nuisance by getting in the way. This lady seemed to escalate it with a vehicle trying
There's
to
ICE all over
stop
that
them.
room.
No.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, she appeared to continue what the protesters were doing, but kind of said yes and perhaps took it a bit far. But I would like to get your guys' opinions on some comparables, perhaps. But yeah, so we kind of got the background. I guess let's go more into what happened, what unfolded before our eyes.
Dramatic video purportedly shows the moment an ICE agent fatally opened fire on a woman in Minneapolis. who
Mhm.
DHS says attempted to barrel her SUV into the path of an officer. As multiple angles of the incident have emerged and gone viral across the internet, users are left divided on whether or not the agent's actions were reckless or in self-defense. In the footage, ICE officers order the driver out of the vehicle after she blocked the path of their truck. But as one of the agents attempts to open the door,
Paul,
she quickly throws the car into reverse before trying to.
Sorry,
I
yes, sir.
didn't see the car go into reverse at all.
you can see,
Okay,
the
we will
taillights go up.
watch it.
The taillights
We
go
will
up.
watch it. She definitely reverses, and then they do
Mhm.
show more of a breakdown with her wheel turning as well. It was not aimed at the officer. Not saying that the bumper didn't come in contact with him, but it was clearly aimed to the side. But we'll see that coming up. But
So-
there is one thing that he
I-
kind of left out, where they were saying "get out." There were actually two different officers. One was shouting "get out of here," as in like move the car, and the other one was saying "get out of the vehicle." So there is somewhat of
Yes.
a confusing
Also-
direction, multiple directions she was getting at the same time.
Also, is it her blocking the ICE car, or is it that champagne colored SUV that's blocking her?
That's
What
ICE
is-
that's coming in to get her to not block it. So the vehicle behind her and in front of her are ICE at this point.
So the one in front of her, which she maneuvered to get around, was already there, was it not?
Yeah,
We
she's
don't-
So how
impeding
is-
it going.
So how is she impeding it?
She kind of pulled in front of it, kind of the way that SUV is pulled in front of her. It was to make a nuisance to them. Definitely, she's obstructing them in the operation of their duty, whatever you want to call
Mhm.
that.
I do want to clarify here, as I understand it, for the self-defense argument, it does not actually matter what her intention was or what it was that she was trying to do. What matters is whether the ICE agent thought his life was in imminent threat.
Yeah,
I don't
which
think we're there yet, but yes.
we will get into it, and we get into a lot of it. That guy's name is in here. They have discovered that and gone a little bit further into it as of today. But I do have his background without doxing him. But we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. This seemed to be the most neutral breakdown, but the one thing I didn't hear it mentioned was she was getting kind of confusing commands at first.
Okay.
Speed forward in the direction of another agent in her path. After the vehicle narrowly misses the agent, he fires 3 shots before the car crashes into a white sedan parked nearby on the side of the street.
It was an act of
But
domestic
then there was
terrorism.
Christy Nome.
What happened it was our ICE officers were out in an enforcement action. They got stuck in the snow because of the adverse weather that is in Minneapolis. They were attempting to push out their vehicle, and a woman attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over and ram them with her vehicle. An officer of ours acted quickly
Can we pause for a
and
second?
defensively shot.
Did you watch the other video that I linked that she made, where she made her statement? Because it was seemingly more
Yeah.
recent than this one.
It is. So this was the first thing that they're just releasing to the public. This is their first information on it. It seems to be this person was attacking them. That's why I included this one. Originally, I had that.
Did you
her
get
next
Tom
statement,
Homan's?
and she has a third one as well.
She has a
I do not
third
have
one?
every single one of those statements in there. Yeah,
Okay.
she was questioned about it again today.
Great.
Okay.
Did you get Homan's statement?
I don't believe I have Holman's. I've got a good collection from around the spectrum, but there are definitely ones that I left out. I didn't grab Walls's because I don't know. Does anyone really want to listen to that guy? But
That
there's.
fraudster. Who wants to hear from him anyway?
I'm just saying. But there's definitely ones that I left out because everybody's kind of weighing in on this. But I think
Yep.
the coverage that I grabbed has a good portion of it. I think you can kind of see that it's very split, pretty much along party lines as it seems.
So another
Impressive.
Rorschach test.
Kind of. That's why I'd like to talk to you guys about comparables. But yeah, let's keep going a little bit. So sorry. Initially, it was said this is a terroristic act. She was attacking them. It seems like they're definitely painting a narrative. And then I had Trump's full tweet read right here as well. Instead, I think I've now got a very abridged version of it, which seems to kind of say the same type of deal, that this dude's now in the hospital.
To protect himself and the people around him, and my understanding is that she was hit and is deceased.
Democratic Minneapolis Mayor
Oh.
Jacob Fry, however,
I apologize. I forgot I went Democratic mayor first, and then I think I had other heavies weigh in.
furiously denounced this narrative in a passionate press conference. Of
It's
his
the clip
own.
that's going everywhere.
They are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense.
Look at that
Having
sign
seen
language
the video
person.
of myself, I want to tell everybody directly that is bull.
Oh,
and I have a
man,
message
she feels for
ICE.
that.
To ICE, get the out of Minneapolis.
I mean, this is such a
So there's one more part that I
refutation
should have
of what
grabbed from
Kristi
there.
Noem's
I apologize. So I should have grabbed one more part from his speech where he was basically saying, like, you know that you've provoked this for months. We've been warning that this was going to happen. It seems like both sides are blaming each other. That, you know, it's obvious that radical leftists are doing it. It's obvious that ICE's presence is enough to do this with their tyrannical way of, you know, just shooting somebody in the face.
I mean, there absolutely are people on the left raising the rhetoric and encouraging.
So if we're going about self-defense, that dude's got his hand on her door handle. He's grabbing at the door handle twice now.
Yes.
That dude has not
Yes.
shot at her yet. So if we're going by self-defense,
Well, it's
what
not
is-
that guy. It's the guy in front of him. There's another person in front of the vehicle, I'm pretty sure.
regardless, when
I just
someone
wanted to
is-
grab
Law
this.
enforcement, though. And he was
Well,
Yeah.
oh, sorry. Yes, they are federal law enforcement. They do have the rights. Sorry, Charles. I feel like
warrant,
both you.
warrant.
why would he need
Uh,
a warrant though in that situation?
Why does
She
he need
was-
to? What does he need to ask a U.S. citizen for when he's an
Well,
ICE?
She was
officer?
impeding him from doing his duty or
What-
charge or
And
whatever.
what does he
it is
need
that he
access
wants.
I think
to a
I'm
car
gonna be.
for?
I think I'm
She
going to be
was
one of the most
using the
hard
car
nosed
to
on
impede
this.
him, and I'm pretty sure
Hang
it's
on,
illegal
we'll
to
get there.
interfere with
We'll get
law
there.
enforcement. Okay, we'll get there.
I think I'm going to be one of the most hard nosed on this. Like, I do not see justification in what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and spoil it for me. However, she clearly broke the law at this point. She is obstructing them in their duty. They do have the right to arrest her. But man, it seems to escalate quite quickly. And I don't agree with.
But does it ever slowly escalate? Sorry, that was intended to be a joke. not a
Sometimes it
dig.
ramps up. Like some of those like house calls, like domestic violence, they do sometimes ramp up slowly. But you're right. I understand the spirit of what you're saying. You're right. You never kind of expect it, and then it's there. So the next guy that I grabbed, he is. So this wasn't his own show. I didn't really grab anything from the host on this one, but he was a guest on it. Now I'm blanking on his name. I should have written it down. But he used to be a prosecutor, specifically a district attorney. So he's going through what his version of the law on this would be. I do believe if any of us were in the position that this police officer is in, we would be charged for murder, for killing at least. But yeah, he'll kind of go into this.
To ICE, get the out of Minneapolis.
I mean,
Sorry, I
this
went
is
back
such a direct refutation of what Kristi Noem said. It appears that there is I think a white ICE vehicle, identified as an ICE vehicle, stopped in the street. You see this woman slowly backing her car up to get out of the way of the ICE vehicle so she can go around it and be on her way. And as she is, after she is backing up, she obviously puts it in drive.
So
She
that's
begins
it,
to
backing
move
up, Dorcas.
forward. She turns her wheel away from the officers who are kind of to the front left of her vehicle, and she
No.
tries to
Sorry,
go
this is a
around the ICE
misrepresentation.
vehicle, and one of the
It's not though. If you listen to what he's saying, the wheel is turned away. He didn't say she is not coming into contact with him. What he's saying is she is not intentionally ramming him. First off, you wouldn't go back, and then you wouldn't turn the wheel to the
She did
other
go back,
side,
yes. But she
and
spun her
then
tires
turned the
with
wheel
chlorine
out
in
of
it.
the way. You're right, but
Yeah.
she then turned the wheel out of the way. Where if she was going to run him down, he was in front. All she had
Right.
to do was literally just go
But
forward,
it's-
like just progress.
But it's also
in how
not like he was.
Okay.
It's also
Hold
not
on,
like he
hold
was
on.
5 or 10 or 15 feet away. He was
Hold
like
on.
right up
But-
against the car.
Wait a
But
second.
if-
Let me
I
say
hear ya.
something real quick. Because if you are, she did floor it. She did, like, the tires are spinning on the front. You can see it. She did try to
Yeah, dude.
push forward quickly, and yes, while she is trying to turn away, that officer is right in front of the car. She is going to
So-
hit him.
She spun out. It is kind of inclement weather. That is why the ice truck got stopped, ironically by ice. But I hear what you're saying. So two questions come up, like, should a police officer put themselves in the way of this? And was she actually in danger of hitting this guy? And when you look at the other angles, it may have possibly bumped him a little bit, but it seems like this guy was on edge.
If
Instead
she
of
had
taking the
not
same amount of
spun the
time,
wheels.
hold on, man. Instead of taking
Go
the
ahead.
same amount of time that it would be to sidestep, he instead draws and shoots in the face. Now he
Mhm.
had an incident prior, and this will
Looked like
go
it
into it,
happened.
but I think he was jumpy from this situation given his past experience. I mean, we'll never know, but I know if any of us
Okay.
did the exact same actions that this dude did, I swear we'd be in cuffs right now, and it doesn't seem like it's
How-
the same thing that's going
But
on.
we aren't
How-
law enforcement. But I would say it looks to me like using the weapon and the sidestep happened at the same time. It's not like he sidestepped and then pulled the weapon out. It looked like a pretty
Should he have been
immediate
there at
reaction.
all? So what they tell law
Well,
enforcement is not
should he have been
use
there,
your
did you say,
body
or did
to stop
she?
a car.
Did you say
So
should
he got out of the car in front. So there's that champagne one that Charles was talking about. He actually gets out of that and goes around and then exposes himself and walks in front of the her SUV. And then
So if she
that's
wasn't
where he
trying to
jumps
get
from.
out of the way, how does her post gunshot to the face complete a turn?
How does it complete a turn? What do you mean?
After she's dead, she crashes into a parked car, which is a 90-degree
Correct.
angle from where she
I
is
mean,
at
she
the
doesn't
moment.
go rigid. The body
No,
moves.
But
after.
I
If she
actually
was
agree that she did try to turn
hold
away.
on. If she was
Go ahead.
driving for the dude who was right in front of her and she got shot in the face while driving straight, she would go straight across that street, would she
I
not?
agree.
Okay,
I
so
agree.
she made a turn then, is what I'm
It
saying.
doesn't matter if she was turning away from him or for him. He was right in front of the car. It did essentially hit him.
So you're not considering the fact that there was someone at her driver's side door reaching into it. Like, how much can you
So-
keep aware of the
Yes.
different people around your car?
100%.
enforcement,
He
don't
is
flee law
trying to get her out. So it seems like she's trying to get out of the way. But that other guy intentionally walks in front of it as if his body could stop a car. They kind of get into that in training, and you're not supposed to do that. Kennedy Daves says he does come into contact, or she does hit him. There is a slight bit of contact that happens. It never knocks him back. It never knocks him down. He doesn't have to go to the hospital. There's footage that we have coming up that's just him walking around right after this, stopping medical people from being able to get attention to this lady. It is difficult. Like, you're right. The bumper makes contact with him. I would say the fact that he spent his time grabbing his gun and pointing it as opposed to taking one more sidestep is the reason why contact was made. But we'll go into kind of a bit of his backstory. And I might be making a huge leap of judgment there. That is an assumption that I'm making on that.
Okay.
I don't know. I just know that I've been in front of people who are trying to get out of there fast. And, it doesn't seem like it's a great idea to walk in front. And law enforcement tells you not to do that as part of your protocol, not to put yourself in danger. Again, all she had done at this point is obstructing. She hasn't done anything that would require, you have to use lethal force in order to stop her from getting away. She lived in that neighborhood. So all you would
But they
know
weren't
is,
using
okay,
lethal
we've got this
force
person.
until. Sorry, continue.
I got
Okay.
you, but this guy put himself in the way. So is that saying that anytime a police officer wants to kill you, essentially has to stand in front of your car, and if you try and move it, it's, hey, the potential was there. I thought he was going to kill me. I don't think that's correct. Like,
That's
you couldn't
assuming
use
Well,
that
it's
as a
not like the
civilian.
car wasn't
They've
in
got the
motion.
same-
She was moving the car.
Yes, that's the same justification. Again, so if a cop does that in front of you, that's fine. They've got the same justification for use of force as a civilian does. You would be definitely charged as a civilian. So this guy is very biased. He is definitely a left-wing commentator, but he breaks down like kind of the legal requirements in it. Granted, I am a bit biased in this, but his explanation makes sense to me. But I don't just have left guys on this compilation.
Sure. Go for it.
Officers opens fire on what I believe is an unarmed woman who I don't believe is wanted. I haven't heard that there was an arrest warrant for her. She was a known, dangerous person. And
I
they killed
disagree
her.
with the unarmed
that,
thing.
To this old
I think
prosecutor,
the car can
looks
count
Agreed,
as
the
the
car
weapon.
could be a weapon.
actionable.
You're totally right. But I mean, again, the same type of justification. So like if somebody stands in front of your car and you try and move, now you're using a weapon against them.
Yes.
It's a weird line. I think any of us would be going to trial over this.
See,
Another.
Paffy
Oh yeah,
is
if
asking
she's
us
if she was
to.
alive, there would be a trial. Like, let's be real. If she was alive, there would be a trial, 100%.
I know
See,
that
Paffy,
police.
So I'm making both. I think morally he's definitely wrong, but that's not why we'd go after somebody legally. I'm not saying that we'd be charged because of moral issues. I'm saying legally any of us would be charged if we did the exact same action.
So I
I'm
don't know
making
what
both,
standards. I don't know what standards there are for ICE officers, agents, whatever. But police officers are told not to shoot at cars because it could endanger future people who are on the road. So I don't know if it's different for ICE agents or what, but normally they tell you not to shoot at someone who's driving a car.
Sure.
Yeah. Again, I do believe this guy thought that he was in danger, and that's probably enough for plausible deniability. And then he does have in the active duty. I forget exactly what that is. But yeah, I don't think anything's going to happen to him by any means. But I think if any of us were in that same situation, we made the same decision, it would be very different. I do believe any of us would be charged with it.
Yeah.
Now,
And,
can I ever play that out? No, probably not. I hope none of us have to play that out. But this dude does go into kind of justification for a cop using deadly force. Of course, he is saying that she was unarmed. I agree with Dorcas. The car can be a weapon for sure.
Okay.
Criminal homicide. I use the word homicide because it could be, for example, a second-degree murder. It could be a lower level of homicide, criminal homicide, a manslaughter. But, you know, that to me does not look like a justified use of deadly force. When does an officer get to engage in deadly force? Brian, it's actually not that different from when you or I would be lawfully entitled to exercise self-defense, including lethal force. If an officer is at imminent risk of death or serious bodily injury as a result of being confronted by these circumstances, the officer can engage in force, but only that amount of force necessary to repel the attack. But if you are about to be killed, let me break it down from legalese into English. If you're about to be killed, you can exercise lethal force to defend your life. If somebody else is about to be killed, a police officer can exercise deadly force to protect that third person's life. But you know what you can't do, Brian? You
See,
can't
Paffy
shoot
brings
at
up
a
qualified
car that is
immunity.
trying to
That's the term that I was completely blanking on. Thank you, C. Paffy. Yeah, I'm just being an idiot. That was the one that I could not think of. I don't think any form of him could be charged. He was in the line of duty. I do believe, based on qualified immunity and plausible deniability. Also, as a lawyer, you would just argue this, that, you know, he thought his life was in imminent danger. So he thought that it met this criteria. It's a split-second judgment. I think, you know, he would be fine. But you'd have to get a very favorable jury if you're not I don't know. As a civilian, you're rolling the dice. I don't think anyone could use this defense.
I just think it's the same defense that a citizen would be given, because if you fear for your life, that is where you're allowed to use deadly force.
I am sorry. I dropped my mouse and it clicked, and then apparently it also chose the slowest setting on the mouse. So I
It differs.
fix that.
It differs on the state, but in most states in the union, if you fear for your life, then you are allowed to defend your life with deadly force. Deadly force.
Yeah. It definitely changes depending on the state. A lot of the Pacific Northwest doesn't have necessarily.
Yeah, there's
that
like the
same-
duty to flee instead.
Yeah,
But even then, if
so
you're
it
cornered
really-
in a duty to flee state, which I've lived in one, that you
Your
can
mileage may
definitely
vary.
defend yourself.
There's been some protests where people were kind of either open carrying or concealed carrying, where stuff has happened, and it really is different depending on where you're at. So that part can definitely change it, but I don't know, man. Zero Fucks coming in with actual statutes.
Case law. Ooh.
Sure. The other thing is, when all of this information was out, it sounded like they were just investigating themselves, but I do believe since then it has been turned over to the FBI. So supposedly an outside agency is now looking into it. But yeah, it would be federal as well. So, but yeah, it's kind of different too, because there were kind of accusations of, is this guy from out of state? Does he even have like the qualified training? And we kind of get into that in a second.
I don't.
But
considering he's the one making the self-defense claim, it does not matter what her motivation or fear was legally, I think.
Unfortunately,
Could be
yeah,
wrong.
that's where I stand on that. Because he feared for his life. He was the one that pulled the gun and shot her.
I think he did.
Whether
I just don't think
her intent doesn't really come into it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It doesn't matter her intent. It kind of matters his interpretation, and it is again a split second decision. That being said, I think he brought his past experience from like over the summer into this, and I think he might have been a little jumpy. But yeah, we'll get into that. I might be preempting this.
Okay.
An imminent risk of death or serious bodily injury to anybody based on what I'm seeing from those multiple camera angles.
I'm not going to make a judgment call on one video when there's 100 videos out there. I wasn't.
Oh, that is the
I'm
home.
not an officer that may have body cam video. I have not seen.
Why are they called
acting
czars?
outside of policy. And if there are acting outside of policy, I'm not aware of it. There'll be an investigation. They'll be held accountable.
So he hadn't said much of a statement since then, or at that point. I think he had another statement. So sorry, I thought you meant the other one. I do have a statement where he basically said, I don't know. I'm not aware of anything against it. I'm not making a comment off of one video. And yeah, just like the other guy who was willing to make the statement off of it.
And the reason I bring it up is because it was the when we were discussing covering this topic for today's stream, I was under the impression, Charles, that you would want, that was kind of the ideal response you would have wanted from, what's her name?
Christy Nome.
The other one. Christy Nome is we're not commenting at the moment. There's going to be an investigation type of a response.
Yeah. I have nothing wrong with his answer. I just wanted to juxtapose it with, the pundit who is literally trying to get YouTube subscribers saying, this is 100% this. I see the video and it's that. A lot of those officers might have had body cams as well. Since it's federal, we won't get to see that, but the investigation would. There might be a lot more to this than what we saw. It might be very cut and dry because there's two angles that look a little bit different, and then there's a third that I've seen that's a very potato-y. It's not great. I don't think I could definitively say what happened on this. I'd want another angle that would make it definitive. I think if any of those people in front, any of those three officers have a body cam, I think you'd know exactly what happened here.
Good luck.
Yeah. Well, we'll never see it, but the federal investigation may. But it might just be dropped without anything. So he did say that he didn't see anything that was outside of protocol. Here is the Minneapolis police chief talking about what is protocol.
You see that ICE agent,
which again,
in
different
front
agency
of that vehicle. This is a car that I guess is stopping traffic and tries to drive off. Is it protocol in the Minneapolis Police Department to stand in front of a vehicle if you're telling someone to stop? And I just wonder if that's how you approach somebody in a car.
So I can tell you, in accordance with our policies, our extensive training on not just motor vehicle stops and use of force, but the critical decision-making training that we give to our officers.
Yes, there's also the fact that a car just blazed in front of her. Like looked like she was trying to make a U-turn. And then there's like a charcoal colored SUV that like she has to hit the brakes to avoid hitting. So it just seemed like it was chaos on all fronts.
Yeah, she kind of imposed a good portion of that chaos by putting her vehicle in front of it. So the one that we see on the right is an ICE vehicle, and that's where the two people who come directly in front of it came from. And then there is the one to the left of it. She was impeding the one to the left of it, and the one in front of her came around to kind of box her in. But they do have a vehicle. Like, why aren't they turning and completely boxing her in? Why did they use their physical bodies instead of it? I mean, at the end of the day, like it's Monday morning quarterbacking, but it seems rather odd that they're not trying to box her in with vehicles as opposed to
the fact that there's a car that drives in front of, like, so there's what appears to be three separate SUVs that are parked at a weird angle, and then this other car comes from her right behind her and drives in front of her to what would be the ICE agent's left while she's trying to make I don't know, some sort of
Mhm.
U-turn or something. Like, what happened with that? Like, it's just chaos.
I think they're just all being inconvenienced, and they didn't want to sit around and watch like a police interaction, so they just tried to get the hell out of there. It's some rando that got inconvenienced in the neighborhood.
Can I ask a question?
Zero Fucks brings up that it was a protester that told her to go around. I've heard that claim, but then I've also heard the claim from witnesses that no, it was one of the cops. So I'm unclear on the videos. I don't see anyone's faces. Part of it's because they're wearing masks.
I'd like to know how far
I
back
haven't
this
been able
video
to
goes.
see who it was.
What's the earliest
Yeah.
point of this video? Is my question. Can we see
I don't think
this
we have the
video?
full footage yet. That's for sure.
No.
Yeah.
And there's a porch cam from another side too,
Mhm.
but it's really potatoy.
I do have a question
great.
though. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
This situation right here. All right. But she is not stuck in snow, obviously.
She is.
Nobody
She's able
is.
to move the car. And
Mhm.
if I were in that situation, at least, if I have a truck right there, bunch of police officers, because I would believe that they're police officers right there. They have police on their vests. They're wearing full get up and everything. I probably wouldn't notice that they're wearing ice badges as well at first. If they're telling me to stop and someone's trying to open my door, I'm gonna fucking let them open the door. I'm gonna stop because
Yeah,
I
but-
don't want to make this a worse situation. They're already trying
hear
to
ya.
do something aggressively here.
But you're not the kind of person who's going to take your car and literally
You're right. I'm
go
not gonna try and
horizontal
barrel
in front
through
of them,
someone or
diagonal.
whatever.
You're not going to obstruct them doing their duty.
For sure.
If I know you are the observer. You've got your phone to the side and you're filming, but you're not obstructing them. That's perfectly fine, man. You can be a.
Now we know how to rob BMO. Ha! That's what you got. I don't carry any money.
I'm just saying, like, she definitely provoked them, which sucks. But I think in any other situation, it's like you give her the crime or whatever. Like, she's not doing a deadly crime. I don't know why you need to impede her movement with you. But again,
I mean,
I'm not the officer.
interfering with law enforcement, I'm pretty sure is a crime, right?
It is obstructing. Yeah.
Obstruction of justice. So she is not some random innocent bystander that I'm seeing a lot of people claim she
That
is.
still gives them no right to reach into her car. Due process.
I mean, they're probably trying to arrest her. She is detained at the moment.
Yeah.
So
did they say that?
Zero Fucks is saying that it's so it's hard to say. One of them was saying get out. I believe it is the officer who's like literally reaching on the door and then trying to reach in the window. I believe he's the one telling her get out. There is somebody else in the background that says go or get out of there as that guy is walking up. It's a little unclear whether it's a bystander or whether it's one of the police officers. It's been said, I've heard claims of both from witnesses that were there that are on the news.
Did
so
anyone
I don't know.
say you are under arrest?
No.
Not that I've heard on
The
video.
one officer gave her a lawful request saying, get out of the vehicle. So that, to me, that is saying you are being detained. You're not free to leave. But generally, if you just leave a stop like that, they will chase you down, but they're not shooting you so that you can't proceed to get away.
See your day in court normally.
Generally.
You'll also see your head.
Again, though, this guy thought that she was hitting him. So it is a little bit different circumstance.
Which, by the way, he's hold on. He's not in front of the car right now, which she's backing up. You can see the white lights for the reverse. She's backing up. The guy is not in front of the car right now. So he stepped in
He's
front
coming
of it.
around. So he is coming from that SUV on the right and is coming all the way around. So if she proceeds the same direction, he will be there, but now he's coming around and then stops while he's still in front of it.
So the guy doesn't have his hands on the handle yet either. If they just let her do whatever movement she's doing, she probably would have left.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. And I would have thought most people would have done that in any case. But again, you have this particular officer who's making a split-second decision, and I think there's something that affects his split-second decision that we'll see in a minute.
Yeah.
But this dude is saying what the actual procedure is for Minnesota or Minneapolis police, and it is different. It's not ICE, so they have their own federal training, and then the accusations were that this guy received less training. That's also erroneous. He is full trained and everything and has tenure at the thing. But yeah, we'll let him explain the Minneapolis's policy about standing in front of vehicles?
We try and do everything possible so that our officers can approach situations in a tactically sound way that minimizes the risk to the community. And our officers have extensive experience approaching vehicles that may be taking off. And so we train our officers to ensure that we do not unnecessarily place our officers in the path of a vehicle or in any other situation which heightens the risk, unnecessarily heightens the risk that our officers are already facing.
So there is somebody who yells very loudly, "Go." That's obviously the person on the side saying it. But there's another video that has one more angle that it sounds like somebody is saying, "Get out of here," which that one's the unclear if that's an officer telling her to move her vehicle or if it's, again, one of the protesters telling her to move. But
Can I ask one more question?
someone was trying to get her to move. Yeah, sure.
What do you guys think the likelihood is that this is just mistaken instructions? Like, just give me a general like ballpark shot of this being like a misunderstanding instructions leading to her getting shot.
I mean,
too easy
obviously
with doing.
she's shot, she's dead. Like,
so I don't know why it would be like, of course, nobody thinks it's a misunderstanding of instructions, but it looks like before the guy was telling her get out and was like pulling on the handle, she had it in reverse. So if someone was previously telling her, get out of here, move your vehicle, I mean, that wouldn't necessarily be a misunderstanding. That would be, I'm choosing to follow that direction rather than I'm getting out of this vehicle. So I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily like a dichotomy, but
I think I'm
it's a little bit
confused at what
unclear
you're
whether she
saying
just
there.
wanted to flee, which she definitely wanted to flee. She did not want to get arrested at that moment, which she
sure.
could have. She was
And
obstructing.
you agree that she was probably trying to flee, most likely?
Oh, yeah. She's definitely fleeing.
Okay. Cool. All right, then we're on the same page. We can press play.
All right. So this is Kristi Noem's speech again. There's just a section of this, and then there's a section of Trump's speech. Again, I had the whole thing in it, but it took forever.
Accused good of weaponizing her vehicle to commit a, quote, act of domestic
I hate this
terrorism,
person's
unquote.
voice so
In a
much.
post on Truth Social, President
NPR,
Trump
though.
claimed good, quote, violently, willfully, and
I
viciously
can hear her
ran
trying to keep her
over
dentures
the
in.
ICE officer. Trump went on to say, quote, it's hard to believe he's alive, but is now recovering in the hospital, unquote. Video.
So I wanted to grab just that part from his speech, and it was easier to just grab her saying that leading into this. But this is that same officer that Trump said was lucky to have his life, to still have his life, who is recovering in the hospital. The guy walking towards us is the guy who shot her.
Video from the scene shows the ICE agent walking away after shooting with no signs of injury. However,
I mean, adrenaline could have been pumping.
On the officer who fired the gun? That's right. So we don't have the name of the officer yet, but I have been told to look at, and I have in front of me now, details of an incident that the DHS is now saying this officer was involved in June. It was also in Minnesota. It was in Bloomington, Minnesota, when ICE was targeting someone who they said was a convicted sex offender. They were going after this man. This officer, the same officer who fired the shots in this incident yesterday, broke the back window of the car of the target of this man, and then the man went into drive and dragged this officer more than 50 yards. And so this person was later brought up on those charges, and we have the charges. We're going through them now, Hallie. This just came in, so still getting more details. But this, of course, is what Kristi Noem was referencing in her press conference, where she says that this officer previously had an incident involving a vehicle. Now, of course, that doesn't necessarily justify or excuse or explain why his behavior may have been to pull the trigger in the position yesterday, but it does inform what that officer's experience was. It also tells us he's operated in Minnesota in the past. This could be his local area of jurisdiction. As we know, they brought in 2,000 officers from field offices around the country just this Sunday. But based on the fact he was operating in Minnesota in June, this may be his jurisdiction. We also know he's experienced.
Should we
He's
pause
not part of
for something?
Sure. Yeah, that was going on a bit. I just heard those accusations. So when I found this clip, that kind of answered a bunch of those questions. That like, no,
Okay.
it's not that he has less training. It wasn't before they lowered the requirements. No, this dude doesn't seem to be one of that insurgents that is pushed in here who perhaps were too gung-ho about it. However, he was involved in kind of a similar incident where a car was used as a weapon essentially, and he was extremely injured. They have since had video of that incident, or at least stills I've seen of that. When the time that I grabbed this, that hadn't been released yet, and neither was his name. I chose not to grab that and edit that back in just because I don't know. I don't want more hate going towards this guy. But he was dragged across concrete, and I think he needed like 30 stitches in his arm, and I can't remember. I think it was like 60 something stitches in total. Yeah, so Zero Fox does have the video. If you do want to watch it, we totally can. I did not include it in this particular one.
I
Again, I was
don't
going
think
for
it's
brevity.
relevant to me, honestly. That he was
Yeah,
dragged.
but he definitely was, and they do have the guy's name now. Unfortunately, he's getting super harassed, which sucks.
Which is wild.
You know, it sucks that everyone has an opinion right away. Like, I really
Sure.
don't know. I can understand why he would be cautious, extra cautious, if a car is, you know, peeling out in front of him and moving towards him. I think he did have a decision at one point, which is just to jump out of the way, or hey, stop this person from doing what I remember months ago. So I don't know. In a way, I understand it a lot more now, and it gives him way more deniability or plausibility to self-defense.
Sure, sure, yeah. Namely, the
I don't
big
think there's
difference
any way that he
being
could be
front of the car
convicted.
versus back of the car, of course. And yeah, I don't think he's being convicted. I definitely don't think
No.
he's going to get convicted.
I agree.
Qualified
just
immunity
think-
still applies here. So
It's such a really dangerous. Yeah, it does. But man, it seems like it could set up a thing where it's, you know, kind of like that South Park thing. It's coming right at us, so it's okay to you know, hunt the deer or whatever. If you step in front of a car and someone starts moving, is that now, you know, they were threatening me with a weapon? I don't think it'll go towards that, but that would really be dirty if that's a tactic that's learned from this situation.
I mean, I
hmm.
didn't. It's hard to tell, but I didn't get the impression that he was like trying to set up a situation in which she would charge him down with
I
the
don't
car
think so
that
either.
he could shoot her. I think there's a lot.
I don't think so either. I think unfortunately he chose to be right in front of it, which is not a good place to be tactically. And then you know, I think his previous experience kind of jumped in. I would just hate for a not so honest person. Say, you know, they did have the standards down, and there's huge bonuses for joining. Somebody who's a little bit too hot-headed and trained a little bit less might see this as, hey, that's a tactic. I would hate for that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to talk shit on this guy.
I don't disagree.
So it's hard for me to, like, of course, I still am of the opinion that, like, his shooting here, probably justified. Like, legally, it probably justified.
I agree.
Because he very well, he was in front of the car. The thing was peeling forward. Yes, it grazed him, but if it wasn't on ice, it would have barreled right into him. Like, would you agree that would be the case if there was no ice?
I definitely saw the tires spinning out, but I swear she was in reverse when they were spinning out. I would have to watch it one more time. Again, I think part of that is him putting himself in a bad position. Like, he's got a vehicle.
I agree. He put himself in
block
front of the
off.
car, and I know I wouldn't want to do that. I know I wouldn't want to do that. I'm never going to be a police officer, that's for sure. But I know if I were in her position of now a cop, let's talk about the standard. Let's say the standards change and a cop decides that they're going to be getting in front of me. Okay, now they're afraid that I'm going to flee. I'm not going to be fleeing the police because I don't want to catch a felony charge. So I would just stop
Either
the car.
way, I mean, they have her car. She is in a legal car that was legally hers. They could have tracked her down. I don't think this is even felonious obstruction. I'm not 100% sure, since it's federal agents that you're preventing, if that does automatically knock it up. But I've been at protests with a lot of people who've been charged with, like, obstructing people in their duty. It was not felony. So I'm not sure exactly what it bumps this up to when they're federal agents and when you're using a
Well, I know
car to
hitting
block their car.
an officer is a felony.
No,
charge.
that is completely different. But I'm
Yeah.
talking what they were originally trying to get her out of the car for.
Okay.
Where it seems like, you know,
Just
if you let
obstruction.
her
Basically,
escape,
trying to get
you're-
her out of the way.
But if
That's what it
she
seems like.
just gets out of the way, it seems like you could track her down quite easily. Like, it's not
I'm
a
thinking
life or
about the
death
other
crime
ice
that
raids
she's in
that
the
have
middle of
happened
committing.
recently.
So it sucks, man. It's a split-second decision, and I
This is
just don't think
related.
I'd have any sort
Another
of
question.
chance if I made his decision. I think I'd be in jail.
Sure. Okay. I can understand that. That's for sure. I don't know, like for certain, like cars can be used as deadly weapons for sure. But that aside, I mean, ICE usually the way that they seem to work these days is that anyone who tries to obstruct ICE gets detained and then released later. And I'm betting that that's what was going to happen to her. She was going to get detained. They're going to do their operation and let her go afterwards, because that's usually how these things go. It's unfortunate that this ended up this way, but yeah, it's still hard for me to not see a good enough reasoning, despite him not needing to be in front of the car.
I've been very lucky. I don't know if there is a crime that I've ever done where fleeing would have been the option. I think it was a really stupid decision on her part, but yeah, it's a really tragic outcome with this whole thing. I don't know where I land on it. I wish he had done different, but I wish she had done different as well. I don't think anything's going to happen to him, but
there's no heroes here.
There's no
no. There's no heroes here. Well, I mean, we did
There's
talk
no
to Christy
Euros
Nome.
here.
I don't know.
For a hero right now.
Oh, Euros are great.
I'm just hungry.
Great Euro in New York. But yeah, I think that's kind of the main part of this. I had kind of a whole lot of other politicians weighing in, if you want to hear. Basically, the squad all say it's murder, and then the other side basically say, "No, you guys are stoking the flames. It was just a matter of time. You are the reason for this. You're radical."
Well, it's funny you say that because what I wanted to say at some point over this is, as per usual, I'm only slightly less interested in the actual event and more interested in the reaction to the event. And
well, then let's keep going for just a second. I think this is almost over, and then I think we get a little bit of Fox News weighing in.
Surge that ICE has done
Jesus
just in the last
Christ.
6 months to bring in 10,000 new officers when they cut a lot of the mandatory training back. They went from a 13-week program to a 6 to 8-week program. This is someone who's been with ICE for a long time, but he was previously dragged more than 50 yards just in June of last year.
Errol, we're learning some new reaction from the president himself in a new interview with the New York Times. He called it a terrible situation, but argued that the woman was at fault. In one quote, he said, "I want to see nobody get shot. I want to see nobody screaming and trying to run over policemen either." Now, his comments
I just
echo
found the
what he had
worst
also
bad
posted
taste
on
joke on
social
this.
media, saying that he viewed
Oh, no.
a clip of the
do we want to?
All right, it's on. Spotlight is on you. What? How bad taste we going?
Oh, it's real bad taste. If you want to share my screen, I've got it up.
Before presenting a screen, remove other media streams. Okay, I have to remove. Get out of here. Add.
Yeah.
Too
Okay.
soon. Yeah, I'm gonna say.
I don't think the intention was to park it there, but
No, I don't think
fair
so.
enough.
But holy shit.
and alleges the woman, quote, violently and
Oh, did that
willfully ran
autoplay?
It did. It does that when you bring it up. No big deal. So this was just kind of his updated statement, where before he had said that it was the radical left threatening, assaulting, targeting our law enforcement offices and ICE agents on a daily basis that led to this. So it's just kind of each side blaming each other. We've got more from the other side going the opposite way next.
over the ICE officer, who he said seems to have shot her in self-defense.
Vice President Vance posting this on X. I want every ICE officer to know that their president, vice president, and the entire administration stands behind them, to the radicals assaulting them, doxing them, and threatening them. Congratulations. We're going to work even harder to enforce the law. End tweet. Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons is here. And sir, good morning to you. There's a lot happening right now that we don't know about.
Ongoing. Here's some Democrats accusing ICE of murder.
This officer not only needs to be fired and suspended, he needs to be charged with murder.
What we saw today was a criminal murder a woman and shoot her in the head.
We have seen them terrorize so many of citizens in the 5th District and across Minnesota. And that has tragically led to this murder that we all watched on TV.
What do you want people at home to know about this situation?
You know, the big thing about the situation, it was totally avoidable. You know, unfortunately, some of those elected officials you showed there are some of the ones that are hyping up that political rhetoric from the beginning, from when I became the acting director back in March. You constantly heard that we're the Gestapo, we're kidnapping people, we're arresting U.S. citizens, actively resist us, you know, push back against ICE, impede their operations. And that's what's happening. This is all avoidable.
Go on, Greg.
He should have thought about the clips that this could be like, just, I don't know, where he says like, people are saying, and then he's saying like all these horrible things like, we are the Gestapos. Just, he should have thought about, you know, the way that that could be used against him. That being said, it feels an awful lot like you guys are to blame for this. How dare you let this situation happen?
I mean, I resonate with the argument. I think when elected politicians go out and say these things, they're ratcheting up the rhetoric. I think Ben Shapiro would say permission structures, setting the permission structures for violence. That concept, when you're constantly telling people that these folks are going around kidnapping people and murdering people and stuff, I think
Sorry,
it
man.
gets
The
in
greatest name in
people's
all of
psyche.
YouTube just showed up.
Boobs,
Just
sweat,
the greatest name in all of.
leads to-
Oh my gosh.
Boob sweat leads to pearl necklace. It's a great YouTube handle. Sorry, it totally drew my attention to it. I'm sorry, Dorcas.
Thank you.
I don't disagree with you,
had me
man.
at boobs.
But yeah, I'm sorry, man. I am a total ass for interrupting you for boob sweat, but
It's all good.
You know,
Now, I'm just
the name
basically saying, quit it with the goddamn hyperbole. I'm sorry, this wasn't an execution. She wasn't just some innocent person there. When you propagate these mistruths or exaggerations while accusing a person or an organization of doing absolutely horrendous things, you are creating the environment that leads to more and more people confronting armed law enforcement, and that creates more opportunity for more events like this to happen. There are better ways, there are smarter ways, if you're going to be anti-ICE, to protest those things.
well, if I could push back slightly, it seems like she was the only one like using her vehicle to stop them. The rest were just like kind of standing around being inconvenient. Is that like acceptable? Is it as long as you don't cross the like legality threshold, or is it all of the protesters? Or I know you were kind of more talking about the rhetoric. It seems like she's bought into it, and I'm pretty sure she was a believer that they are the Gestapo. They are doing illegal.
Well, I mean, there's a difference between being on the sideline, jeering or holding up your sign or whatever, and literally you planting your car in front of ICE vehicles to impede their thing.
For sure.
I mean, if you're expecting absolutely no reaction from ICE or any sort of opposing force in that situation, you're being foolish.
Yeah. I definitely think both sides have kind of ratcheted this up. I think the rhetoric is a little
For sure.
excessive, but man, there's a lot that we've talked about today where it's like, if I wanted to be super cynical, I think I could see saying like, this seems like it's just the start of it. But a lot of these people who've been saying stuff, it seems like we're moving in a direction that could be towards that. I'm not saying it proves them correct or anything like that, but man, it seems a lot more imperialistic than I thought we'd be based off of kind of where we were a few years ago. But I guess with this, go right ahead, BMO.
I just said divided. That's it.
100%.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just, I don't think anything in this is like super cut and dry, and it just kind of sucks that it's breaking down like kind of along party lines. But yeah, I'm interrupting the ICE guy. He is saying what led to this, and he goes a little bit further into it.
Because if local jurisdictions would work with us, and if the American public would just not interfere with a law enforcement operation. We can take ICE out of the equation, Dana. Just any law enforcement operation. No citizen should walk up in the middle of a traffic stop here with Metro PD in Washington, D.C. You shouldn't, go up to a sheriff that's conducting a lawful operation in your home county or town. So these individuals that are listening to this political rhetoric and that are following these guidance will go out there and impede us, threaten officers, be legal observers, as they say. It's just not right. They shouldn't interject themselves in a potentially deadly situation.
Sir, the governor of Minnesota last night mentioned Portland, L.A.
The deadly incident that took place in Minnesota.
So I don't know. Kind of what I got from that was essentially don't impede. Like you can't be a nonviolent bystander. Just let them do their thing, and then that's the only way that you can support them. I don't know. It just sucks. Like if you disagree with what they're doing and you think that they're going against any sort of law, what are you supposed to do other than kind of stand there and document it? Obviously, we're not saying get in your car and block them, but I don't know, Dorcas, you were saying like there were better ways.
To mass shootings.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
not sure I see.
I'm just saying, just kind of.
I'm not a professional protester, but I imagine if I were of a mind to protest something, that would probably include marches, vigils, clarifying, like blocking out a location and time, making sure that's approved and gathering people to do that, or donating to, funds to help immigrants, or we make fun of keyboard warriors, but
Still, you can rally
raising awareness.
Yeah, awareness is a thing. There's a cachet to it nowadays, and also if you get like kind of the first information about something, that seems to stick better. So there's use for them. Fair enough. I'm not trying to like put you on the spot and be like, okay, how do you fix this? Obviously, I don't know. It's just like I'm not sure what he is saying that you should do if you disagree with him. He's just. It seemed to me like he was saying, don't call us names, don't hyperbolize what we're doing, and don't impede us. Just accept it. It's like that. It doesn't sound great to me. Am I being too cynical in his message?
Well, maybe I should push back on that a little bit, because what else are you supposed to do when a law enforcement officer, be them a government? Well, yes, but don't impede the investigation. Don't impede what they're doing, because that's going to get you arrested. If you're in the way, of course you're going to get detained, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you
don't want to fight back
Charles
against them, because then you'll catch a charge.
No.
This is the same thing. It's like during traffic stops. I had to deal with this recently, where a cop pulled me out of the car for no lawful reason.
Oh,
and
man,
I could
almost
not
got
do
shot
anything
for
about
no
it.
lawful reason.
He did a very exaggerated sniffing noise and said, "I need you to step out of the car, please." And I complied, because arguing with him is just going to get him into my car anyway. So I complied, and I let him search through the garbage that I was trying to take to the dump.
So
He
did have a reason. Your car did smell weird.
Yes, it did.
It sounds like there's probable
But the thing
cause.
is I was still sitting on the front end of his police car in cuffs while two other police officers showed up and tried to search my car for 10 minutes. And there was no lawful reason for that to actually happen. There was no real probable cause. I didn't find anything. But the thing is that if I tried to push the envelope, it very well have ended up in me catching a charge, being assaulted by an officer, or anything. The whole point of the law in these situations is you're supposed to comply and then go to court later.
Yes, 100%. And it sucks in the moment, because it feels like it is.
I see the same thing with ICE.
And many times it is.
But I had one where I was almost killed. It was really fucking scary. So I am sketchy. I do drive kind of fast. I had a really shitty van, a Chevy Bonaventure back in the day. And you could be doing a corner at like 15 miles an hour, and the tires would screech. It would sound like you're going extremely fast. So it drew attention. Anyway, I screeched across a corner, and that was what gave the cop probable cause to pull me over. They said, like, well, you signaled for long enough. I'm wondering if this is exhibition driving. It seems like you were trying to impress people who were at this gas station there. I
You're
was
like,
not.
Did it impress
but,
you, officer?
that isn't what impressed her. But all of a sudden, I saw her going for her revolver, and then she was holding it to my head and was saying, "What's that in the back seat?" And like as I'm turning to look, she's like pressing it in towards me and told me not to move. And that's when it like
What
dawned
the
on me, like,
fuck?
oh shit, yeah, that's right. I was scraping my windshield that morning. I had this like 3-foot long pipe, like brush on one side, scraper on the other, to get the frost off my windshield. It was so frosty that it literally broke the scraper part off of it. So it was essentially now a long brush that kind of looks like the butt of a gun, and then a pipe like on the end of it, and it's black because
And
why
it
wouldn't
was
it be
in
black?
your back. The
It
back
just looked like
part
I
of
had a
your car?
shotgun sitting on the back seat. So yeah, it was kind of crazy. So like all of a sudden it dawns on me what she's seeing. So like I explained that. They also took me out of the car in cuffs and then searched the car, and it's like, yeah, that is just a brush.
Yeah.
It sucked, man, but it's not like you get an apology or anything like that. It's
No, of
just,
course not.
I mistook that. I didn't want to die. I assumed you were going for some sort of weapon. It kind of
Well, the
makes
second
sense.
that you
If I
said
had
it was
tried
a
to drive
woman cop, I
away,
understand it. No, I'm sorry. That was really stupid.
well, if I had tried to drive away, I'm pretty sure she would have opened fire. Like she already had her gun out. So I
100%.
don't know what was going on, but yeah, that
But
was not a fun. I think it was like an hour by the time it was done.
Wait, I don't understand the question here from Doc.
True. I am fair enough. I have been told that I have privilege. Perhaps it's shown through on that day. I'm not sure why that assumption got me killed,
hair?
but I didn't have blue hair
Hold
at the
on.
time.
Wait.
Maybe that's the only reason why I was still alive. I think I had a shaved head. I was in between hawks at the time.
If we're
But,
talking about privilege, what kind of privilege did the Renee, or I think her name was? What did she have? She was a white woman, right?
With on the LGBT spectrum as
Yeah.
well, or
Yeah. So like, what kind of privilege does she have? Like,
That's the
not
point.
enough, man.
That's the point that's being made. She's dead now. That's the point.
So Doc, you're saying a shaved head? That's even worse. Not to the police. They're down with the shaved heads, from what I understood. At least with my experience with them with a shaved head versus a mohawk. But sorry,
So what Doc is implying is if Gray was driving that car, that SUV, Gray would be here to talk about it. That is the implication. Do you
Maybe.
pick it up?
I didn't try and drive away. I
didn't
should
pick
have.
that up. It doesn't make sense to me.
May
But,
I?
Oh yes,
Go on,
you
Greg.
may.
I was going to say,
no.
may I suggest or put it to the group that we finish up the video, state our final thoughts, and then possibly switch to Gartic. If we start early enough, we could
Deal.
get 2 games in.
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
I think this is the final White House statement from this morning. Trump is going on. I think it actually might be like right now. I think it was either an hour ago or right this hour that he's doing Hannity. But
Federal agent shot 2 people in Portland since we've been live. So there's that
well,
too.
that's what they'll talk about tomorrow. That's different.
So that's
thing.
just for next week, right?
That might be next week's thing.
I'm busy that week.
Yesterday occurred as a result of a larger, sinister left-wing movement that has spread across our country, where our brave men and women of federal law enforcement are under organized attack. Right now, immigration and customs enforcement officers are facing a 1,200% increase in assaults, a 3,200% increase in vehicle rammings, and an 8,000% increase in death threats. ICE agents are faithfully enforcing federal law to protect the safety of the American people by removing criminal illegal aliens from our country, which is exactly what nearly 80 million Americans elected President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance to do.
Why'd you bring Maduro
And the
back then?
Democrat Party are furious over this. They don't want our border secured or criminal illegal aliens being
Oh, brought an
removed.
alien into the
As a
game.
Importing an alien.
Democrats are impeding immigration enforcement operations daily, creating extremely heightened and dangerous circumstances that make it nearly impossible for the men and women of law enforcement to simply do their jobs. Democrats are calling to defund federal law enforcement agencies who are protecting public safety. And Democrats are calling to abolish ICE and defund the police. That will never be allowed to happen under this
Defunding the
president and vice
police in
president.
current year? What? That's some old rhetoric.
I do,
Yeah.
I don't
They're bringing out
disagree
the
with.
highlights.
Yeah, I don't disagree with some of the rhetoric she was saying, but the cynical part of me is saying they're also preparing for, what is it, midterms coming up?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like,
Yeah.
why would you bring up the defund the police movement? That hasn't been a thing for 6 years almost.
Well, there's a trouble with ICE right now. You could also say ACAB people. It's all this rhetoric that's led to this. How dare you?
Thank God there's
I
no reason
don't
to
know,
remind
man.
people of George Floyd, huh? Like locations of anything?
Hey, but a white lady. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just super cynical. I don't see any good on any side of this. I think the people who are blaming ICE for just being like the Gestapo and going a little bit, well, more than a little bit overboard with the rhetoric, it's definitely not helping the situation. But blaming the people who are using that rhetoric for this situation also isn't helping the situation. So I don't know. I want people to be able to say what they're actually looking for with immigration policies and not this whole you're to blame, you're to blame. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Charles, I
That's
think you hate
you.
immigration completely, right? Against it.
The victim's name is my wife's maiden name. So
Oh, shit.
kind of hits hard.
Yeah.
From having these episodes, I know the position to have. Won't anybody think about that poor parked car that was destroyed?
That would suck, man.
Well, anybody
Property
think
damage,
about the
right?
property.
Property damage.
What if
That
you had
poor
something
parked
cool
car
to
was just
show?
sitting there.
It didn't do nothing wrong. It was white too.
Oh my God.
Hey, Boob Sweat, it would be awesome if you made I know this was a little delayed, but Charles just made a bad joke. Can you make one? Sure. Go right ahead.
Greatest name in history.
And
It is.
Dorcas
I
needs to
pointed that out
highlight
earlier.
those.
I had to
Why-
bring the show to a screeching halt in order to point it out. But love the name there, Boob Sweat.
Oh, like none of us, no one on that Thinkers channel will actually see it unless it's highlighted, is what I'm saying, Dorcas.
Oh, okay. Where's the joke?
Boobs, sweat, and stop pearl necklaces.
Preface. Boob sweat leads to pearl necklaces.
Oh,
There's no stopping it, sir.
how did I?
As much as you
How did I
want to.
read that wrong?
It's a lot of words pressed up against one another. I don't blame you.
I see boobs, wheat, lead, stop, stop Earl necklaces.
It's like Sean. Sean doesn't use periods or commas. It's just like, this paragraph goes forever.
That's a good point, Zero Fucks. We should definitely highlight Zero Fucks' comment there. Who is not
Yeah.
on the Thinkers channel? If you're not, migrate over. We have a special channel just for thinking. I don't know what I did with my special
didn't think
thing
about it?
about it.
Subscribe to the Thinkers channel for excellent clips like this.
Back shots.
Cutie.
Back shots.
Cutie.
Back shots.
Cutie.
Back shots.
And
I disavow.
oops, what you laid out the red carpet. Just get the joke over with. It better pay off now for all this
I know, right?
anticipation.
Left in suspense.
Too much pressure.
Okay, well, how about
Let's go bye-bye. I have color in that video too.
Yeah, you do.
Do not have jaundice.
Joined us. Yes.
My glasses go bye-bye.
That's where the thing was.
I
We'll get
understand,
there.
Lord Cameron. Lord Cameron, I understand exactly what you mean. It's because
Soon as-
this channel is badly named and it needs to be fixed.
Yeah, someone should get
Sounds
on
like
that.
future problems. But until it's fixed, it's YouTube at Thinkers Doing a Think, not doing a think. If you just look at the mustard, that's where you'll go. It's flavor country. Enjoy yourself. But yeah, that's the real channel. Come on over. Join us on
There
that
it
one.
is.
You'll see everybody else's comments.
Highlighted, Dorcas. All right, Dorcas, you read it out.
No, I'm good.
If she would have knocked the ICE agent over, she would have gotten traction on ICE.
Oh. I mean, I think it was worth it. I appreciate the attempt at levity. It worked on me. This is a tough crowd, but I get it. I see what you're doing, Boob Sweat.
I want to see that that video. I want to see the very, very beginning of that video because it's an odd place to start filming.
It is. The closest one that I can see that has more of the start is the porch cam. The other two angles, it seems to just start right at the incident. That's what sucks. You can't. You're going off of like the claims of the witnesses, and that's very unreliable as to what
It's
the
all-
officers were saying.
It's all frantic and hectic too. So many people doing different things at the same time. Just like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot of different perspectives there in a very
Definitely a tragedy. To be clear, I think whatever opinion on whether or not it's self-defense, I think a lot of people consider this to be tragic.
For
I hope
sure.
those people
I
do.
haven't heard anyone who claims this is a great victory.
Yeah,
that,
well,
you know, like another.
I think when officials of the area, like the mayor or the governor, say we don't need your help, that's kind of enough for me for them to not worry about that shit. Like if the government is saying, the state government that is, saying, yeah, we don't need you here. You're doing more harm than good. All right, well, we'll remember that when you need state aid or federal aid for fucking hurricanes or whatever. But that's a pretty absolute statement there. We don't need your help.
Hmm.
And then I found $20.
And you found $20.
So anyway, Gardic phone, Emo, would you take the lead, the initiation?
But congrats, Charles. $20 is awesome.
Thank you.
Sorry, my dogs were barking, so I was yelling at them to shut up right
Yes,
then.
congrats.
Yeah, I'm getting started.
But congrats on the 20. Everyone loves finding a $20 bill.
$20.
like
Give me $20. Give me $20.
If Canadian immigrants were a problem, zero fucks, I might accept that. But
I think they're a problem when we should deport them all.
I was told I was a problem to Canada, and they sent me a very strongly worded letter.
Yes, no
So,
comment.
I might be biased on this, but I think I improved the country slightly.
Okay.
It's fun time, indeed.
It's fun time.
Otherwise known as
Are you not
Manny.
already
Fuck,
having
just
fun
one.
time?
Where's the link?
Whoops, I did it again. Fucking hell.
Did you
Hey,
though?
Brittany.
Quick, everyone in Thinkers, get in the Gardic before
Every thonker.
before all of the audience members get in, and we have hordes.
Inside
upon
every
hordes.
thonker is a
Every
kernel of thonk, and it turns into a pearl over after 100 years.
Kernel of funk?
A kernel of thonk.
Oh, I thought you said funk. My bad.
Funk, yes. The funk is always in your soul. It's
I was gonna
always
say,
there.
I don't think it's a kernel, man.
It's not a kernel. Unless
More of
you're
a
talking about
network of
Colonel
funk.
Sanders. We all
Kind
like
of funky.
that
A little bit more
Kentucky
spicy.
fried chicken. Loving herbs and spices. I don't know where I'm going with this bit. Straight
Yes,
to hell, I suppose.
If there's any justice.
Oh man, and depending on who watched the stream today, there is no justice.
No justice? No more? Justice was
no
dethroned?
peace. Just us.
Come on, work.
Charles, you're supposed to add to this bit.
I couldn't hear. I was yawning.
Yes,
Oh,
and.
No justice, no peace.
No carrots, no peas. You know, peas are the worst vegetable. So
Yes, and.
one
You're
of the
dead to
worst.
me, BMO.
Name a good dish where peas are make it better. Like, come on.
Beef stew.
Beef stew does not make peas better. You can eat peas and not realize that you're eating peas in beef stew.
Tuna casserole.
Man, like,
True.
does
Tuna
that make it
casserole's
better
pretty good.
though?
I would say
I'm gonna
so.
try that next time I make tuna. That sounds
Does
really
salt
good.
make something better? Like it's
Yes.
it's
Yes.
really.
Hell yeah,
But
Boob Sweat
do you-
joined us.
Do you notice it? You notice it when it's gone.
I can notice salt. I don't understand this analogy.
Well,
What do
like,
you have
you
against
told me
peas,
something
man?
was too
Give
salty.
peas a chance.
Ugh. As this gets worse.
Next week, I'm going to join with an avatar called Pimo.
Ew.
It's just gonna be you, but green. Yes, I know how that
I like it.
sounds.
And then eventually you can do a soup-based version and call it Split Pimo. It'll be great.
Mm.
I hope the split pea
Oh,
is
we're up to 9.
is just Joseph splitting the sea. You know, just like
Oh, come on.
it's all green.
So for those who don't
spaghetti with
know,
peas is
it's,
great.
Moses, sorry.
it's basically Pictionary. So it's
Pictionary and
self-explanatory. You'll be prompted to do stuff, but basically you write a prompt like Jesse goes to the mall and finds spaghetti, and then someone will get that prompt and draw it, and then someone will write a prompt of the picture, and then someone will draw a picture of the prompt. Telephone.
You'll get it. You just have to draw a little picture, and if you're not good at it, it's even better. But no, it's good times. You just draw what you're told and then tell others what to draw. It's great.
Comply.
But now Zero Fucks is definitely using that prompt, which hey, it wasn't a bad prompt. Okay, can we get one more? Can we get into the double digits, or
Come on,
we
guys.
stopping at 9?
One more, please.
One
Come on. You know you want to play some games out there. Join us.
It's fun.
I think Doc
Probably.
is trying to.
There
Yes.
we go.
Let's go.
Jeez. Yum.
Give me a minute, says Doc, because
Okay, we can vamp.
Software.
Cool. Yes.
You said we can vamp.
We can
We
vamp.
can vamp.
We can
why not?
vamp. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
we're waiting for the real show.
Fallout.
So is it a stiff decline? Because I remember you not liking essentially the beginning episodes of last season as well.
Yeah, you know, some of the things they make just I'm interpreting as having this sort of meta disdain for original lore. And the powers that be said that they didn't want to commit to any one New Vegas ending, which I think is a laudable goal. But it seems like so far their track to get there has basically been to just wipe out all of the factions. And it's like,
Which,
all the
I mean,
choices
they
you
weren't
can
going.
make.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't adapting it super faithfully, but I really liked what they ended up with in that first season. I tried to watch the second season. I only made it through one episode and was like, I'm not feeling it. So I haven't gone back yet. I was going to let a few bank up, but Charles, you kind of liked it, right? You were a fan of Lucy.
I like the first season. I have less and less intrigue in
Oh.
the next one.
No.
We lost Bob Sweat. Boob Sweat. Got to go 3D print. Fair enough.
Ooh.
Well, you wouldn't be ruining it. A mind that's all over the place would be amazing for this game.
Would you be able to 3D print whatever images we make? Because I'd love to see an Eric the Elephant 3D image.
This
Kid
is
did give
an
us some amazing
unpopular
updates on Eric.
All righty.
Okay, yeah, let's get going.
Let's get it
All right.
started.
We respect your decision, Boob Sweat.
Next time.
I'm going to go with something that's not related to the subjects that we talked about today.
I think I will as well.
Also, I'm just saying, someone said pea and ham soup. No, because peas make that soup worse. I do not like pea soup either. It's just The texture is awful. I can't stand the taste of fresh or frozen peas.
You have 1/3 of your time.
Yeah, but what if you like injure yourself? Frozen peas are the best thing to like put on a swelling or something.
Sure. There was one time when I was punished and I had to actually like stand. I was on my hands
that's
and
why you
knees, and
hate
I had to
peas.
keep my hands on a bag of frozen peas until I was told that was abusive.
Oh,
I left
Wait,
some
you were
nasty
abusing the
marks on my
peas?
hands. I was abusing the peas.
Why would you do that? Why did you leave marks on the peas?
I was just so infatuated with the peas.
So, Gray, if you had to pick 3 songs, what would they be?
I would go. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Never
There'd
heard
probably
that
be
one
songs that
before.
people haven't heard of, but if
Photograph,
so, what am I playing it
Nickelback.
for? Is it like the group? Because if it's the group, I'm picking some James Brown for sure. If it's like me, I'm probably listening to Idols or you know what? Let's go Viagra Boy. Viagra Boys, Man Made of Meat. That one's pretty great. Bog Body is amazing, and Medicine for Horses. Let's go those 3. They've been on my playlist recently, and they just kill it.
Man, I was waiting for you to say Eskimo Callboy.
I do love me some of them, but they need to do something else. Since they have the drummer for Sum 41, they're not doing a prolific amount of work.
I don't want to waste your time.
I'm another casualty of conformity. Are you going to fall in line?
And guys, I am not using my art software. I'm not using my art stuff.
Yay.
That's why this looks so glorious.
No cheating.
No cheating, you said.
I did.
Well, this time.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Hey, your time's almost up. You probably should have known that by now, but now you do.
This looks like shit.
Yeah.
Mine does too.
Mine's not great. Oh no.
What the
Okay. And that's about half the time to write something. So write something a little bit more. You got this. Be a little bit more descriptive. An adjective, maybe. Something. Bride witches. Is there one
was
more
that noise?
detail?
That was me making farties with my mouth. Yeah, there's another one.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh.
You're just making up hipster sounding bands.
So, Charles,
Huh?
if you had to pick 3 final meals, what would they be?
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
But when would they be? What would you eat, Charles?
Something that my fucking gallbladder would not appreciate. Heart.
Heart?
Like, I don't know, something fatty and just
Yummy.
gross. Something cheesy, I guess. I don't know. What do I miss?
Mac and cheese, maybe?
Fast food. Yeah, sure. Mac and cheese, sure. All that.
Burger King?
Yep. Burger King with food coloring.
Burger Bing?
That is my my kryptonite, apparently.
What about the pickle salt or whatever? Or was that McDonald's? That was
I did not try it.
Neither did I. And I heard it's gone now. So, alas.
I don't know if this thing's in fashion anymore. Do I have to?
I think you're in fashion. You're quite fashionable.
Fuck.
There we go. I think I got it. Why does it feel like this one's giving us so much more time than the other ones?
Right?
Well, you got a quarter of your time remaining, so I have no idea.
I was like, this is taking
Think
a
of
long
the details you can
time.
add. Details, sir. The devil is
We're
in them.
running out of time. I don't know. What does this guy wear? He wears America stuff, right?
Yeah.
Who?
Totally.
Trump?
You know, that dude.
You
No,
might
America
think.
Man.
Ah, damn.
Oh, no.
Uh, So, BMO, what are 3 trades you would work?
3 trades.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've already worked in the lumber trade. I've already worked in the carpentry trade.
Carpentry trade?
Carpentry trade. I'm not a
Is that
linguist.
the Irish
That would not be the
carpenter?
trade. I would
Carpentry
that would not be the. Oh my gosh! Even though I chose not to do like stuff that's relevant to the videos, definitely some people do.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
What?
I love our news weeks. These are fun.
So we doing something not newsy next time?
I like having it in every other, you know.
I'll be honest. You guys moved it early because of me. If you didn't, I was not showing up.
I kind of figured as
oh,
much.
oh,
I
they-
thought it might be a fun time if
Yeah, I fucked up. I was like, oh, they're moving it early for me. That'd suck if I just didn't show up, huh?
I mean, it would be funny.
I
would laugh.
appreciate it. No, I'm not going to be
I
that.
would get it.
I'm here. Begrudgingly.
We are proud. Thank you
So
for joining us.
You say that you're not very happy with how this went.
No, it's all right. It went about as I expected it. What the fuck? Not a fun episode
We
at all.
solved it. Every
Yeah.
problem.
Guys, the solution has been declared. We did it.
I mean, I think we all handled ourselves reasonably, respectfully, etc.
Yeah.
So that feels like a victory.
Just wait till we get to Twitter after this.
Exactly.
I've already been looking at Twitter. it's hellish.
Well, I could have told you that.
All the memes. There's like me when I'm a cop and I shoot someone justifiably. Just all these stupid jokes.
I might have my education wrong. I might have done something very bad here. Well, I definitely did something
No.
very bad, but
What's up, Leonard?
Oh,
How you
wow.
doing? We're playing Gardic currently. Do you have the stream delay unusually high? It probably is high, I bet.
What?
I have no clue. I don't think we've adjusted it for this channel. It's whatever the default is, I'm sure.
I enjoy this Catman-do.
Oh, yeah.
Catman do can't do
portmanteau.
what man can't do.
Yeah.
Leonard,
Okay, I think
the
there's
sucking is half the fun.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's-
Excuse me, Dorcas?
You got to enjoy the journey, is what he's
Someone
saying.
clip
Enjoy
that,
the suck.
please.
It's half the fun.
Someone clip that, please. The sucking is half the fun.
Well, the presenting is also part of it. So, it's equal parts fun. But hey, that's about a fifth of your time. So you probably get making some art there.
Don't tell me what to do.
No, I shall not. But you know what you should be doing. And I stand by Dorcas. Sucking is half the fun.
Thank you, Gray.
I got your back, man.
Oh man, where's Zax when you need him? This would have been great with Zax.
Should there be no hyperbole or anything? It would be a tame time.
Oh, no. How do we have so much time?
You have
feel like-
1/3 of your time remaining. Hopefully you've spent it wisely. I have not, so it doesn't feel like I have nearly as much time as some are saying that we have.
It feels like we have a lot of time.
It
I didn't
really
edit
does.
anything, so
Huh. I've got a quarter of my time left, and I only have 1/3 of it drawn.
skill issue. Is simply an issue of skill. I date artists. I'm not one myself unless words are considered art. Some would consider
Don't be so
words
hard on
art.
yourself, Bimo.
I don't date artists. Artists hate me because of my positions on AI.
Sure, that's why they hate you.
So, Bimo, what are your positions on AI?
To the right.
I definitely, technically, yes. Actually,
Technically to the right.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
Wow. This is gorgeous. Whoever did this.
why do I have a feeling that Gray got what I drew?
Because
Way to
you're-
closet compliment yourself.
Yeah.
No. I think
Seems awfully full of yourself, sir.
I know what I know what I did. I was appreciative of it.
Were you though?
That was gorgeous.
I think we have one final round of drawing, and then this is it.
I'm sorry, Bimo.
No, you're
Don't be
not.
sorry.
Man, there is one character that I am pretty well familiar with.
Eric?
No. Well, yeah, I guess.
That was the one that I was thinking. He's the one that I've drawn the most today. If somebody else
We
was
got
involved.
one Eric.
Ooh. It must have evolved
Wait.
after you got it then. Because I'm definitely drawing a second Eric right now.
I'm trying to think. Did I get more? I don't think I got more.
I think you memory hold it.
Probably.
Like how Lord Cameron just says missionary.
Indeed.
It's a position.
It is. It's a good position.
Great one.
It's the right one.
I'm saying that for sure.
The left one, you could even say. Because it's the one that you have left.
I don't know if that's what that means.
It is now.
Huh.
Transformation of words is important.
It's been fun.
You're leaving right now? All right. Well,
What? No. Maybe. How gory.
The way
to
that you,
get.
the way that you said that. So it's been fun, guys.
Ooh, wait, I could draw Ghost Mo.
A little late for that.
Oh,
There's still
do a
time.
Ghost Mo. You got time.
I spent too long drawing one thing. Okay.
Masterpiece.
Dun, dun, dun.
Artistic masterpiece.
There was something.
Thing was
Okay.
accomplished.
Thing was accomplished.
Ooh. So, BMO, it sounds like you've got competition as far as the Proud of Yourself camp. It looks like, Krios Heptagrammaton has said, that was my best showing ever. So,
Oh, nice.
wow, you've got some real competition, BMO.
All right, we'll see.
I hope so.
Turn voiceover on.
All right, let's take a look.
Voiceover on.
Voiceover.
Oh,
Thank you.
it wasn't on. There we go.
Clearly.
Clearly.
Twerking snowman.
Oh, twerking.
Oh.
Oh,
I love it.
It got
A
weird. from
snowman
there.
under the 3 green squares of labor.
Fair enough.
Snowman looking for arms.
Oh.
I could have put arms on there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Where?
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 Snowman had arms and 4 balls scattered. Can't find them.
That's awesome.
Oh, I love it.
Poor snowman has been armed and buckled.
Darmed. Darmed.
Has been darmed.
Look at the look.
Darmed and buckled. Oh, that's some
I like
real
that.
good buckling right there.
That's
yeah, Doc.
nice. That's nice. I like that.
The look of despair on the face is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty distraught.
Oh, no. How am I going to pick them
Not
up?
again.
Sammy Snail has been hitting the gym. Whoa, such gains.
Whoa, such gains.
How many Dorcases are there in here? Because I'm confused.
Sammy the snail
I
lifts
think.
10-pound racks.
Hey, look,
Yes,
Dorcas
let's
like
go.
I feel like Kitty would like
That's
this
awesome.
one.
Horned guy lifting 10 of wig.
Horn guy.
Libwug.
Horned.
Ooh.
Why? Why is it me?
BMO getting body slammed and liking it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, yeah
I think
that's
that's just what
Uwagi.
Doc wants to do
Whoa.
to me.
That is awesome.
BMO getting manhandled by a masked man. He like it.
You like it.
You can see
So
him.
far, no
You like
Eric yet.
I forgot that the he like it when I was drawing that.
No, you can see that he like it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It
he
reads.
like
BMO not complying with the law.
What's up, Patrick?
No.
BMO about to get gunned down in Brooklyn by a cop.
Brooklyn.
Oh no.
I love it.
BMO tried to run when he should have opened his car door.
Oh.
I
Yep.
enjoyed making that one.
Globmo flattened by a car.
Mm-hmm.
It reads. Oh, I love that one.
BMO being crushed by a car.
Flattened.
Why is it on there?
There's the ghost BMO. Ah, I love it. Yes, Dorcas, that was the correct choice.
Thank you.
Kite harassing a grazing Antifa member.
Oh.
Oh.
Why heaven?
The reason it was
Karen
there
yelling
BMO,
at
is because
elephant
I'm
for
not a good
pooping on the
artist.
ground.
Oh, Karen. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, I don't think I have the Karen hairdo ready.
People laugh at Eric the elephant
Yeah.
for pooping in public.
Yeah, people named Karen.
Everyone laughing at Eric the Antifa elephant for pooping him.
And look at Gray in the bottom.
I was part of everybody.
Thank you.
Eric shitting thinkers laughing at it.
Yeah, shitting.
When the big shit.
Oh, no. I'm wearing a maroon hat.
Why?
today.
Why do I look like I'm made of static?
And you're getting shit on, man. You weren't
I'm
like
just a-
holding
I think
still.
my antennae need to be like readjusted a little bit so my picture looks clearer.
It wasn't a clear time, man. The picture. It was an action shot. What can I say? I think Dorcas has more to complain about there. I screwed up.
Eric the Antifa Mefugan elephant blocks traffic with body.
Oh.
This was awful.
Oh.
Eric elephant stopping ice car.
Stopping.
Oh, he's gonna shit on the car.
Ice cube, car, elephant.
Yep.
We're getting abstract.
Yep. Portmanteau.
Ice plus car plus Antifa elephant.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep, it's got all of them.
Look out, Eric. That reversing SUV is gonna hit you.
Oh no, Eric!
Is that Kitty?
He's dead,
driving
and
it?
Kitty was in the SUV all along. Wow.
Just Kitty. No wonder she couldn't drive.
Wow. This explains so much. Okay.
Now, is that supposed to be the
Wow.
ice flag? Or
Gray
just blood?
pass.
No, it's supposed to be grapes. Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Yeah. Grapes.
Grey as Dionysus, but still a jar.
What?
Close.
Oh, that is awesome.
I love it.
He's gonna die of ice. Sis.
Grey
Yeah.
man in the jar. Alice in Chains meets Grey Poopit.
Ooh.
Grey poop.
Well, there's literally Alice in her
There's
chains.
Alice in
Grey
chains.
wife in chains by a small bunny. That's a cop.
Oh, it's getting worse.
Oh no.
British mustard tied up by a pink bunny.
What?
It's French. It's Dijon, but fair enough. I mean, other than that, close.
That just didn't look like Dijon to me. This doesn't look like Dijon to me.
Okay.
This reminds me of
mean,
the British powdered mustard that you can get.
No, it's a dash of white wine.
BMO getting hit with the clown ray.
Clown Ray. Okay, Bridget, I see you. That's what that was? Again, with the signal.
I mean, I was
BMO
going to
stood in front
draw-
of the car and got hit.
I like that
I
one.
like that one a lot, though.
BMO getting hit by a car.
I have been hit by a car. It's not fun.
Surprised none of these became BMO getting hit on by a
BMO
car.
getting run over.
Oh, that's
Whoa,
awful.
whoa.
Oh,
Why is my tongue so wide?
BMO licking barbed wire.
oh.
Oh, I love it.
That's so cursed.
It is perfect.
Ninja playing, and yes, Ninja Gaiden got the top score.
Ninja
Oh.
Gaiden.
What does
Nice.
this become?
How does this become
I
BMO?
mean, that's
somehow?
awesome.
Keith
Yeah,
Outs
I love Ninja Gaiden.
29,999 points on stick figure Harry Potter game.
Avocado. Oh no.
I know what this
Grand wizard
becomes.
female casts
Oh.
avocado spell.
Oh.
I mean, you can presume
AKA
it's female because
sacrificing
of the
avocado.
choice.
Oh no.
The KKK
Oh, it was
nailing
you,
an
okay.
avocado to a cross.
Yeah.
See?
Grand
See, I
wizard.
was patting myself on the back, and it was right. You
I-
did see that next.
You don't know that was the one.
That was the one.
It might
You
not have
saw
been
it. You
yours.
replied to it.
I
You
think it's
replied
You
to
never
it.
know.
started with me because I saw Grand Wizard and you don't have much time
Started
to
with
think.
a wizard.
Yeah.
And I didn't think Harry Potter wizard. I thought,
Understandably. I
CP
think.
Plushie saying,
we only have 20 seconds. What do you want me to do? Oh,
Aw.
Aw.
my
a
shit
beanie
doesn't
baby
match.
version of Charles.
Adorable.
Oh, that's what I got too.
With the TY thing, it was
Yeah.
perfect.
Baby Sipo plushie costs spook
What does this
dollars.
become?
Buka dollars.
Book dollars.
Buka dollars for this?
Sad green thing is being
Oh,
sold
yeah.
off at auction.
Yeah, blue actually, but whatever.
What's up, Corbin?
Yeah.
I expect this was a very level
Auction
conversation.
for a crying
It wasn't
dollar
bad.
bill.
Wasn't terrible.
Oh no, the dollar bill was crying, not the the new owner of the bill is crying.
Dollar bills, you know.
A flamboyant version of Hulk Hogan.
Flamboyant. Yep. Woo!
Hey, nice. Rest in peace.
Ah, I like
The
it.
second coming of Hulk Hogan.
The second coming.
Terry is back.
That's so good. That's so good.
A man of color getting put on the cross for our sins.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's what it was? Oh no. Oh no.
Minecraft. Steve can't choose between guide or port.
No.
What honor?
I was gonna do Minecraft, Steve, and I ran out of time.
The angel brings Jesus paper, or a bunch of dirty goat porn.
Jesus paper.
Hey, there was no goat involved in that, but fair enough.
We'll be right back.
Jesus paper, otherwise known as God's pamphlet.
There you go. God's leaflet. Do we want to do one more or are we done?
I think that one was pretty successful. What do you guys think? I'm down to call it there.
Yeah.
I am as well, but Dorcas said he'd be right back. So,
well, we will wait
Lord
for
Cameron
him.
goes,
but,
more.
I mean, it is the best time of the show, but
I'm back and ready for our second round, guys.
do you think that he heard us?
We might have lost a couple in there, so it might go a little bit faster. What do you guys think?
I heard you guys all say you didn't want to go for another round. I won't make you.
I assume so, but the option is open. Yeah.
All right, everyone who's not on camera, rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
No. All right, I guess we just say it. We just say it on 3. That should work. That should work, right? All right,
Yeah.
are we gonna do 2v2s here, or are we gonna do like what?
We
'cause I know
could
that
do a random
Dorcas-
number generator.
I suppose. Tell you what.
We're going to make
I'll
a
ask
game to
Google,
decide if whether or
all
not
right?
we're playing a game.
Exactly.
Precisely.
All right. Okay, so I don't have the number generated at all yet. Charles, give me your guess.
What?
If
That's
you're
not how this goes.
closest, we do another round.
What is my guess for what?
A number. I'm going to ask my phone to generate a random number. I have not done it yet.
I guess
Between what
you're
and what?
hoping that
I was just going to do a
Random.
random number.
just hope that
Okay.
you're not close to it. But what does close mean? Is it within
Generate
the
a
nearest
number,
100?
and if Charles guesses lower, we play a game. If he guesses higher, we don't.
Okay.
Bimo, do you have the number?
I don't yet. And if I ask my phone, it's just going to shout it out. That's why I wanted Charles to say it first.
My number is
Hey, mute
infinity plus 1. Go ahead.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
Wait, does that mean you do want to play? Yeah. What were
Sounds
the
like you
rules
might
I
be in the other
said?
camp.
All right. Number between
he's
1 and
more
50.
than it, and he said infinity.
Plus
Okay,
1.
between 1 and 50.
You want 1 or you want plus 1? So 2. Like what are you talking about? Like number between 1 and 50.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm asking you. Number between 1 and 50.
Technically, if you choose 50,
Yeah.
no matter what, you're
It's the
above
same
the
thing.
number.
Right. It's the same thing. Yeah, I'm going to say 50 here.
Okay. Gray, number between 1 and 50.
Let's go 49.
Okay. All right.
Well, now I feel like
Dorcas
I have
says
to say
-1.
48.
Give me a number between 1 and 50.
48.
27.
Okay, did you hear that?
Did it
Yeah,
literally
it's
say
like
47?
It said
It's
27.
a 27.
It would be hilarious if it went 47.
So we're
but,
higher. That's 2 people want to do higher, so. So yeah, we can get
Well,
another one.
The old thinkers would have been 5 people in the game.
True.
This
True,
10
true,
round
true.
shit's for the pigeons.
True and real. All right, so are we opening up a brand new Who one to have people join us, or are we just pressing new turn? That's the real question.
I mean, it looks like most of us are still in there, but I don't know.
Oh, we would be half done by now. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, I'm gonna press new turn.
All right, let's do this.
Let Bridget back. Let Bridget back. Bridget should be able to join in. What are you talking about?
Link should still be active.
If I drop the link, oh, well, I actually don't have the link anymore. Hold on.
I can. It's in private chat.
Yep. Copy link. I'm set on Gardic for now. Okay. Sif Kitten.
Oh, a
needs
doodle.
back in.
Fair enough.
Real life things.
Can you join off of this? That's what we need to find out. Sif Kittens must be peas yum.
So
It
who's
could be
Dorcas
anybody.
fake?
It's hard to say.
Who's fake Dorcas then?
Who's
I
fake
have
Dorcas?
suspicions.
Oh, there is 2 Dorcases.
That's what I fucking said that the
There
first
can only be
thing.
one.
You're assuming I'm paying attention, Charles.
Fair enough.
Nobody ever assumed that.
I can't read. We've
The
already
funny
established
thing
this.
here is I'm gray, so
What?
I kid.
All right, just waiting for you to show up.
The dork guy.
Oh, I thought someone left with that little popping noise.
That was me.
Well, you know what we could do is can we play the one where we get like a knockoff where we get a long initial one and then the time gets shorter and shorter?
What if we do corpse? Because that's only 3 rounds.
Okay. It is kind of longer.
works.
Is there any way to make it less long?
It's
I guess
longer?
there's not.
All right, never mind.
Corpse is longer.
Yeah, it gives you like 4 minutes for each section.
Really?
It feels like. Hey, Peas Please is back. Peas Yum. Yay.
Okay.
Good.
That's everyone then. Let's go.
We're not trying to not have fun.
Okay.
We're just trying to have it faster.
We're trying not to.
It's faster fun.
One of these days.
More condensed version of fun.
Sweet. I can
You
just
can
drop
do
the
any of
link if
them.
anyone wants to join us.
Hey, more people.
Wait.
Make the rounds longer.
I'm just dropping the one link if
We're
people
good.
want
We
to
got
join in.
9. Let's do this.
We've got a good amount.
The links are there.
Hey, we can play
Jump in.
3 of us
Icebreaker.
don't want to do this, so let's get it over with.
Icebreaker. Play with
That's
just one sentence, ask
themed.
questions, and have fun with
No,
others' drawings.
I was playing on the theme of the day. Where
Yeah,
never
I
mind.
get you. Charles, we didn't even draw every top last time. I don't even know what that means.
We could play missing piece.
Either way, I'm going to press the start button now.
What are we doing? Just regular normal?
Just regular. Regular.
Regular, boring, normal.
Don't smile like that. Don't
I
smile.
bunged my knee.
You bunged your knee?
Mm,
What did you do to your knee now?
bung.
I thought I heard
It's a
a
past-
G.
The past tense to bang.
Yeah, I do B-U-N-G. Bung.
Bung.
I just know
Oh.
of bunging a
That ex-
barrel.
That
which is
excites me.
Different.
Talking about Kevin Smith.
Excites you?
Yeah. Much more than talking about ice running. Well, whatever.
Bung.
Ooh, what? I don't know what the fuck this is.
This is awesome. What this is? Hell yeah. Someone is very creative out there.
Mm-hmm. You almost sounded
Yeah.
like a freaking Family Guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Or those things from
Yeah.
Minecraft.
They're awesome. I wish them the best of luck with their romance.
I hope that there are no more and it fails horribly.
Yeah.
Oh, well, how dare you, sir? It was but a Minecraft story. There will be many.
Disgusting.
I don't know what the fuck to do here.
I think just accept it. There's going to be more of Minecraft singles. You know,
I
some
don't
of
want
them will be
singles.
the main story. There's going to be a lot of singles, a lot of sequels. Some of them will be continuitous, and some of them will just be their own thing. You'll just get
It's not a
Momoa hanging
word.
out there.
Don't be saying words.
I just want nothing to do with a Minecraft franchise. Like it's one of the
Too
worst
late.
things ever.
Too late.
No, it's a thing, man. $1 billion. I'm sorry, there's a franchise already.
It's just quality slop. You only like it because it's good.
Yeah, Jared Hess, he's amazing. You guys just don't understand. Wish you did, but
Oh man, me and my boomer sensibilities here just not doing myself any favors.
Stop being a perfectionist.
Who me?
You.
You're not gonna know what the fuck. We'll discuss this later.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I have no idea what I'm looking at.
You know what you're looking at. Everyone knows what you're looking at. Are all of them just going to be BMO now?
This is what happens.
I know mine was a BMO thing.
I can tell this is you.
Or can you? Bum, bum, bum.
Well, there is a gray in the
You
corner. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Oh, this is fun. Okay, so there's some different ones out there. It's not all the same thing. You probably think
You
this
good?
is about you, BMO, but too bad.
I never assume. Never.
I could go really mean with my current one or not.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm only.
You
I'm
heard his
only-
palpitations. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
I'm only gonna half-heartedly do it.
Do it. Kill him.
You know he's talking about you, though, BMO.
Yes, please. Put me out of my fucking misery.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
You got this. By that time, you found $20.
It's as entertaining as that. Yes.
You've got about a third. Nah, let's go a quarter of your time remaining. So, yeah, good luck. Make something pretty or something.
This is not good at all.
Oh, it's great. I'm a big fan.
This is on my channel too. I'm having a big day.
Yeah, we went a little political on your channel, but you know, who cares?
You can private it later, I'm sure.
I fucked up.
Oh.
Well, this is certainly a thing.
People thought that song was about him. I don't know what you're talking about. Owner of a Lonely Heart?
Don't you? Don't you? Not even halfway there yet.
Living on a prayer.
Lemon and a pear.
Oh no! Oh, there was like 2 words that were supposed to be in there, and I screwed up.
What?
Okay. Huh. I have no idea how to draw this, so I'm just gonna start doing it.
Yeah, I don't really know how to draw this either.
I've run out of inspiration.
I'm kind of. Thank God we added a whole nother round to draw the same fucking character 25 times.
Oh, you got a new one. Just wait. You're gonna get this one next. This is a brand new one. Never really done this one before.
I've done one a different way. There's that.
Well, I might have been responsible for some of the others.
Are you
and
saying
for
that you're
I say-
tired of drawing me?
Who is
Yeah. Yeah.
There's like 3 versions of me, though.
No, there's more than that.
I mean, yeah,
So
there's
many
Bananmo and there's Titmo, but like,
What about Blobmo? What about
out of order. It's out of order.
There's
what
new
about
or what? But there's,
Twerkmo?
there's not White Mo.
Not White
Yeah, there's
Mo?
Twerkmo as well.
What do you mean not White Mo?
You'll see.
I swear the timer on this is like extended. I swear.
You got a fourth of your time remaining.
If you could be an alligator or a giraffe, which would you be and why?
Yes.
You want to be both?
An alligiraffe.
An allogiraffe?
Allogiraffe?
A girator.
Yeah. Hey, only 3 more rounds of this. Just describe and yeah.
Just remember, if you press the OK button, you can just go through it. It'll just finish the round. I can tell that this was Charles, though.
Why?
I know your art style.
What? Oh, yeah, all right, I guess maybe.
I would hope
Okay.
that I would know you well enough to know how you doodle.
All you talking about is doodling.
He's doing what the fuck? I don't want to draw this.
Yeah, you do.
Welcome to me.
Got this.
15 rounds in a row now.
No, his is for other reasons. Emo refuses to draw smut.
That is not true, but you know,
For the right
When did
price.
you start drawing smut?
you
Well, that's
know,
why
there
he's
are
not
some,
happy now.
some things. There are some things that I have had to draw that I'm not happy about.
It's not
I have
Muhammad, is
done
it?
it. I have drawn Muhammad for free.
Don't
Actually,
answer that. Don't answer that.
I'm just saying I've done it. It's true. Like my Muslim friend loved the iteration. He was like, "This is so haram. It's great."
Didn't find it haramful.
It was haramful.
Okay, you got about a third of your time remaining, and there's one more round left. It looks like we describe something next, and that is it. Make
That's
your last drawing. Make it count. You got 1/3 of your time. Now 1/4 of your time. Oh God, you have no more time.
BMO wrestles another BMO to get to Eric the Elephant. BMO watches on. Yeah, I thought the rounds were supposed to get shorter the longer it goes.
I swear
Why
that
would
they
it get
did
shorter?
before, but you know, it's okay.
Why would it get shorter?
It's a natural thing to happen, Gray. It's not.
Charles, at least
Oh.
conceal your hatred for BMO. Oh my gosh, what the fuck is this? There we go. Easy. Charles, at least conceal your hatred for BMO.
I will do nothing of the sort.
Okay. Oh wow. I happen to look
You
at your
saw
screen
it?
there, BMO.
Yep.
Just now.
Yep.
Hey, I found your new avatar. I can't wait to see that next week.
Okay. Let's go.
Charles being obtuse.
I don't think that makes it.
Yeah, how does that
Whoa, what's with the mouth?
usual stuff?
Oh
A
no.
leftist saying nonsense.
I'm sorry, Charles.
How does this get back around to Charles then?
It's not true communism.
Charles wearing two hats at artistic angles defending Eric.
Oh, it comes back.
Artistic angles.
No hurt. No hurt, Eric.
Charles defends
completely
Eric
defending.
while wearing two hats.
Oh. I thought it was a British.
Charles as a Bobby says no thanks to Eric's antics.
Yeah. It looks like I'm defending from him, not for him.
His leg
Oh, if you
crossed
got a
your
license
hand.
like that.
It looked like a Bobby hat. The
BMO
fucking-
fights BMO, BMO, and BM Ohio for supremacy.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
It's the
That's a
meme.
pretty good boo.
BMO meets his other selves.
What the fuck?
Well done, Gray.
Hey cuties, saith the plethora of BMOs. BMO.
BMO? 16. There we go. I like that.
BMO says hey cutie.
That's how many of them there are.
To the 16th power. Come on.
Oh, Bubs.
What the fuck is that?
Bubs.
Boobmo with a bra on.
Mm-hmm. Put those away.
Actually,
Umo
evidence
doesn't
the
like
mouth
being
was much
restricted.
bigger. Demopides. Yes.
Demopides.
Demopides nuts.
Regular boring normal with a scoop of plain.
Oh.
I don't think anyone was going to understand my reference here.
Oh.
That's just a regular dog. Dog.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very
I know
regular.
where this. I
Thank
fear
you.
where this goes.
Doggy enjoys the floor.
Yeah, he does.
Nice.
Oh no, it goes the good way.
Oh. Yeah.
Yay!
Happy.
He's on the floor.
Golden
It all makes
retriever
sense.
puppy happy in a car.
Yeah. All right. That's a car, I guess, now.
Well,
Sure.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
now
he's
oh, now
driving.
he's driving. Oh,
He
no.
was driving the car.
Dog drives
Golden
into
retriever.
ice mufflers.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Yep.
What did you expect?
Well, we had a good thing for a second.
Thank God it
Blobmo
was-
adjusting his antennae.
Oh, that's what that is? Okay.
Oh, that is such
Oh.
an antenna. And
BMO
that's
holding on
bulletproof.
for dear life to an electric power pole.
I can see
Oh.
it.
Oh, I think
Okay.
I know where this goes.
BMO climbing a electrical pole.
Uh-huh. It's going to go somewhere else. Yep.
Oh no. Oh no.
BMO climbing to the Eye of Sauron.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
You screwed it up, Gray.
Well, there was an eye up there. He was climbing.
They're taking the BMO to Mordor. To Mordor. To Mordor.
Taking the B1 to Mordor. I like it. To Isengard, you mean?
All the kids in the playground take BMO to the monkey bars.
No,
this
not again.
descends.
Didn't
Oh,
do great.
Why? No, I see the problem.
Blackmo bullied on playground by children. Tied to monkey bar.
No.
Oh no. Oh,
James
no.
Brown gets hung. Feels good.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Blackmo
rumor
with a
has
licorice pole in front of him, eh?
Hey, we brought Blackmo back.
Well,
Aha.
Ross
you were really-
BMO born in Jamaica.
if you're really black Mo, your hair wouldn't be what white Mo's hair is. That's all I'm saying.
I think this one is so fucking good. A black. Why did you do this, Charles?
What? Do you say how or why?
Why?
well, clearly that's the reason why he was getting
Yeah,
bullied. I didn't have the
Black
reason
Mo-
behind mine.
Yeah, it
Charles
says
was
black
fleshing
Mo
out the story.
Hey, black.
bullied on playground by
Uh-huh.
children tied to monkey bar. Why?
Hence why he got pulled over.
Why the
Wow.
prompt? Jesus Christ.
Watch this somehow become BMO too.
Crazy.
Bashful BMO melting.
I hated this.
One
BMO
prompt.
has melted after being taken from his icy climate.
BMO drowning in a pool of his own tears. Or, poor thing.
Poor thing.
That is also animation.
BMO weeps as he drowns in the ocean.
Yep, that's the first
I'll
statement.
accept it.
OMG, you're still
Kitty.
alive, Kitty. Hey, Kitty.
We used to know you. Hey.
Somebody that I
Hey, the person with the thing in the place.
Master Chief says Dr. Pepper is better than Mr.
Oh,
Pibb.
thank you.
Oh, that is so wrong.
Thank you so much for this.
What does this
Yes.
even become?
Master Chief pooping himself while saying Dr.
Oh.
P greater than Mr. Pibb.
Ah.
No clue.
Something about Master Chief and a crazy man.
Why is it me?
BMO screams
the
about
theme of
flat
this
Earth
round
to
is
the Green
BMO.
Ranger.
To the Green Ranger. I like that.
Okay, all right, a Green Ranger. Yep. Mm-hmm.
BMO turned full Kirby and eats flat Earth and Cowboy Kermit.
So do you think he's yelling or is he going full Kirby there? I think I got a full Kirby going on.
I like that.
Full curb.
Full curb. I'll join for another if you guys are up for it. We're pretty spent already.
It was kind of a struggle to get through.
Shall we do another random number generator?
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
kidding. I know 3 of you don't want
Silver
to do
student protesting.
Silver. Silver?
Yeah.
Sculpted Christian Giga Chat as a fuck ice sign penis church.
What?
I was doing like, whoa, what's happening?
Chad Trump being forked by giant appendage says F ice.
I'm so confused.
What?
I like that though.
Holy
Yeah, I don't
smokes.
A blonde kung fu man pointing at a penis and the pitchfork.
Kung Fu Man.
You know, Kitty says we
Well, it kind
Or
of
a
worked.
Trump does his Green Acres sketch with a nose.
Kitty
Wait,
says she's the
is
boss.
or you hate women and Africans.
Kitty confirmed.
Confirmed. Next.
A Muppets and Sesame Street LGBTQ plus Pride Parade.
I screwed this one up.
Oh.
So that's awesome. I love
Love
that.
Duck and Gay Chameleon ponder the
I'm
LGBTQ
sorry.
flag.
God
I know
damn
where
it.
this goes. Wait, do I? I might not.
Little did I know Big
I
Bird
misinterpreted
was Love
this.
Duck.
Squirrel conclude fruit stripe gum is no.
Conclude.
No.
No.
Oh yeah, I do
like
know where
that.
this goes.
Monkey rules over duck.
Huh, that is a monkey. Oh, king monkey.
Wow. Is he bowing or did
The
he bash his
Somalian
head?
gang with
I was
tail,
going for
knockout duck with
bow.
stick.
Creamy, I'm gonna make him do another round so I can join. You don't have any power here. You're not in the call. You have no
He has-
power here.
Kitty, when you say you're going to join, do you mean you're going to join the call or join the Gartic?
I think she just meant Gartic, but
I'm pretty sure she meant Gart.
could be wrong.
I meant like join the call for Gartic or just Gartic off call.
Join the Gardic. Okay, I'll drop the link. But I'm gonna make short rounds.
Well, speaking of short round, everyone appreciate that wonderful film that is Temple of Doom. But
Okay.
yeah, I think I gotta take off, guys. My sugar gliders are restless right now. If I don't get them,
Oh, I see
I
how it
lose
is.
that time.
And I've got to help Craig with his sugar gliders.
I can still be here. Just
No worries.
yeah, I won't be able to be on the thing.
Okay.
Do you want? Shall we do a quick round of goodbyes for those who want to leave, and then what are we doing?
Yeah, no, go
I'll
ahead.
Ray,
drop
say
the link
goodbye.
for one more round.
Goodbye, everybody. Say, if you want to check out The Last Panel tomorrow, that's YouTube at The Last Panel 1. Possibly on Charles's channel or my channel as well. But yeah, if you want to join, we're ranking all of Kevin Smith's films. Or at least
Ooh.
top 10, excuse me, Kevin Smith.
So only
That sounds
only
interesting
Dogma
to
and
you?
Clerks, right?
You'll just have to see, man. Jersey Girl might be surprisingly high, especially
No,
for
it
Charles.
won't.
He understands that type of lady. But only time will tell if you want to come over for that. Other than that, find us on the internet. But that's all I got to say. Just yeah, enjoy.
And Charles, are you staying or sleeping?
Yeah, I'm staying, but I'm not staying for the round of Gardic, so just put Kitty in my spot.
Okay.
But I reserve the right to bounce.
All right. Bounce on it. All right. Then Charles, what do you got going on?
I'm not it's the same shit. I'll be where he is tomorrow. Same shit.
Okay.
I promise if you're on my channel right now, this is not normal for me. I don't like talking about real world shit for obvious reasons, but yeah. If you enjoy it, the link is pinned in my chat if you're somehow still over there.
Kitty? Where the
What?
heck is Kitty?
Kitty,
I've
you
got
said
the
you would join.
That's funny. Less people are in.
It's really funny. But you enjoy your rest, Charles. Thanks for coming. I know that you disagreed with me. That's fine. I'm okay with fiery conversations.
Yeah, I'm fine too. There's times where certain subject matter, like when it comes to immigration, I am very, very sore and agitated about it for personal reasons. But as long as there's understanding that like everything's fine afterwards, I'm all right.
Statement of
I'm all right.
appreciation, Charles.
Yeah, no, I don't think I got out of hand, did I?
I would like to
You
believe
got
none
run
of
over
us
for
did.
a whole,
Yeah.
a whole round penance. I did get run over for a whole round. If I was at grandma and it was Christmas time, it would have been reindeers.
But if you were black, your hair would be different looking. Is all I'm saying.
Yes.
It wouldn't have that
I would
same.
have a little curlier hair. That's
Sure.
for sure. All right,
Yeah, it
Kitty is
looked
here.
like
I'm pressing the start button.
a Q-tip.
I don't look like a Q-tip.
If you were black, you would. Oh, leave that prompt. That was good.
Oh, I didn't see it.
It's all right. Never mind. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Just retypes it.
Yeah, because it doesn't say.
Oh, really? It just goes empty if you don't do it?
Yep.
What?
I have
have
no
no clue
idea.
how to
These
do
are
this.
quick rounds, so you got to get going.
Is that not English? Got to do it in hieroglyphics.
go. This looks more like a sneeze.
Oh.
But that's okay. No, it's funny because actually, yes, I'm also tired, but after this, I'm also gonna be doing a different thing. I'm still gonna be streaming.
Lunatic.
I'm stuck in the streaming mines until Saturday.
Did my streaming for the month on Saturday.
Well, it was my birthday yesterday, so I did a 9-hour stream.
Happy birthday.
Birthday, yes. It was long.
Anytime it gets longer than 3 hours, it just
For me, if I don't stream for more than 3 hours, I feel like I didn't stream.
Jesus.
I'm so used to long streams. What is this? There we go. Facing Amy has aged well. That's funny. Oh my gosh, I can't do hair on with a mouse. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've decided to make an artistic choice. Nah, I regret.
Gonna start doing Edward the
You'll see me.
elephant.
Edward Cullen the elephant.
Elizabeth the elephant. AJ the aardvark. Oh.
What?
What am I doing?
Keep the scream in the background. Ah.
Yeah, these are short.
Oh my gosh.
How warm is it where you are, Kitty?
Probably pretty warm, right?
Yeah, because Africa's south, and
Africa.
I know Australia's in their summertime.
It's funny because the Aussies that I know still talk about it being cold. Being in the shade is cold.
Yikes.
Happy birthday. Thank you. There we go. Nothing is cold. Your mom's cold.
Hey, that's too soon. What?
I have no idea what this means.
Who's people in triangular heads?
No!
That looked like I had a very large penis. Not a donkey. What's with the... Yeah, 8. 8 out of 8. So why...
I can blame my community for the shit.
Why is elephant shitting? But except it's donkey now. Jesus, Charles, what'd I do?
honestly don't know.
What did I do?
Jesus, Charles. You don't
What'd I
look
do?
Jesus to me.
Because I said my mom's not cold? Or too soon?
I think it was too soon. Yeah, I think that might be it.
But she's not dead.
There you go.
I don't. It was a sex joke, if anything, not a disrespect dead joke.
Yep.
You know, because women are hot. You know, hot, hot and cold. You know, ooh, you making me hot and or wet. Why is it Donkey have that hairdo?
Because it's funny.
Okay.
Is it the Dawn key?
It is.
That laugh sounded like a car trying to start. That was fast? Yes, I said it fast. It's like Jimmy John's fast.
Old journalist at bakery.
Oh, please. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Old journalist.
Chef selling circles to old yo.
Oh.
Old
that's
yo.
spelled-
Yeah, it looks a little bit like a Jew.
Person giving money for burger from chef.
Yeah,
Burger.
burger.
Phone drawing is
Burger.
crazy, isn't it? White people.
White swapping Joppa.
Joppa.
Whoa. What's Joppa?
What is Joppa? Phone. I have no idea. I apologize even more than usual.
Joppa.
She tried
Sammy
to.
Snail impresses Gordon
diagram it.
Ramsay.
There we go.
Donkey. Oh, now I get the
Donkey
donkey.
shit served on a plate to a blonde.
A blonde.
Oh, I wrote phone as a warning.
Huh.
Oh, eyelashes. It's a girl.
Kitty didn't even do anything with this one.
Eyelashes means girl. Donkey shit. Trump.
Shitting
Oh.
donkey with blonde teeth.
He.
And somehow the Trump hair continued.
He got disconnected.
There we go.
Charles in straight jacket surrounded
What?
by Mo's.
That sounds accurate. Yep.
I know where this goes.
Hashtag real life.
Charles with dead BMOs around him.
Dead BMOs.
Oh,
What's going on
yes,
here?
Charles won the fight.
That's what that
Nightmare.
is.
Ah.
Charles uses Kung Fu, Matrix style, to fight Mo's 4.
Oh.
I guess it was too specific.
Charles is
Guys
set
who
apart
cursed me,
from
I'm sick
some
on holiday.
plebs. Is
Ooh.
upset.
Plebs.
Stupid plebs. Are you blonde?
I don't know.
Why are you blonde?
I
It's,
always forget you're not blonde.
He might have been one day.
Bouncy
Dirty-
Charles
dirty
helps
Domino's.
Gray with his sugar gliders.
aw. Aw. Hey, it's me with my
Aw.
red hat today.
Huh?
Thinkers need help.
Help?
Help!
It's kind of
Help.
true.
Help!
No. Help.
Help! I look like a mushroom.
No.
Thinkers
idiot.
held hostage by Kite.
Feel
Ask
better.
for help.
Bouncy Charles. Oh, okay.
Kite shoots BMO, the Thinkers, and Charles.
Bang.
Really?
Willie.
Wow.
Look how happy I am.
Love it.
Great.
Help
It's
her
so
hat.
great.
BMO getting mad over Sunny Vier looting.
Oh.
Severe's
Yeah.
loot. Okay. So this went through multiple people.
BMO yelling at Sunny for looting.
I couldn't even like finish it.
BMO hates Cindy or Princess Peach for taking his.
Is.
You took my. You took my.
Charles accuses Titmo of taking his tits.
Oh. Oh no. Oh.
You took T.
Kite's head mounted as a trophy.
Mounted.
What?
Trophy.
Kite.
You could read that?
Something like that. Oh. Now horns.
Kite proud of her
Cat
new
ear.
purple ears.
Yeah, that too. Okay.
Yay. It's cute.
BMO and Kite fusion looking angreductive.
Wow.
Okay. Who's Cinny?
BMO riding BMO.
Cinny's someone I collaborate with.
Aw. Ha.
Okay.
Man on cow enjoys himself.
Man on cow.
Wee. It's Charles.
That was cute.
Man riding a cow.
Man, that's right. I'm a man. Don't you forget it. Oh, now it's
And then
now
it's
BMO's
not a
man. Cow tits.
BMO rides a fucking cow.
That cow's not fucking.
Watch your language.
Oh, we've degraded. The cow now has tires.
We've now taken LSD.
Kite coughs embryo.
Embryo.
What about embryo? Oh, we have a jet
Hello?
ski kit here.
Kite is here, guys.
Jet ski.
Hello.
What? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
How are you?
Kite returns.
That's how I am.
No.
Is it cold where you are?
No, it's beautiful. It's hot.
Lord Farquaad got smaller in the sunshine.
That's what you get for riding in a plane.
Is that called shrinkage?
Let's
All right,
watch
there we
Oopsie.
go.
Lost a thing.
How's your vacation?
Hold up. I need to tune to the Wi-Fi. I'm charring a lot of stuff here. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You're roaming. Roaming.
Hmm.
Okay,
Roam
I'm
on the
back.
range. How are you, Hacks Up Along?
So for those who are
Where's
new,
hello? Why can't I hear anybody?
Kite is
I can hear the
be right back.
music. What's
in
up?
charge.
I gotta go pick up a pizza. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Well, that was fun, guys. Hello?
I'm sorry, I'm looking through something.
Dead air.
Is it my responsibility to talk? I'm sorry.
No, I just don't know what to say.
What's up?
To the door. Welcome to the Dorcas Show. Hello. Kite.
I can't hear Bimu. I mean, no, I can hear you.
Oh, no.
Never mind.
Can you hear me or not?
I can hear everybody. Charles just nobody wants to speak to me. You guys
What?
aren't my friends.
You left. You weren't even there for like you were like it's warm. Bye. Wait, I'm using all this data.
I'm on the Wi-Fi now. So how are you guys doing, dude? Does anybody want to make friends after arguing? You good?
I think we're still all friends.
Yeah, I
that's fine.
think you are.
Except
Yeah,
for me
you're
and
all
Bima.
good. But you guys weren't friends ever, so it's fine. He is our queen. Dorcas is queen. What do we call Dorcas? Because he
Domina Dorca.
Domina Dorca. There you go.
Yeah, I think that's the feminine version.
Well, I won't keep you guys. I didn't see the end of Gartic.
How is your
I can't
trip?
see chat. It's going well, I think.
You saw
there we
Eric?
go. I can see the chat. I saw Eric. I saw I sound like Death Reincarnate. I'd have just woken up, so it sounds the worst when you wake up.
Did you see Black
like
Mo with his fresh new afro?
What?
Afro. You didn't see Black Mo with his black hair being pointed at by
Black
kids in the yard?
Oh, is that what the story was?
I was just
Something
writing
like
my prompt. I was drawing my prompt, and I
Oh,
figured if Blemo were black,
Blemo?
his hair would
Blemo
be
were black.
his hair would be a bit more
An afro, yeah.
yeah. That's all I'm
You
thinking.
know, some black people have straight hair. Did you know that?
They straighten it.
No, some people actually do have Naturally black hair. That's what I'm saying. Not naturally black hair. Geez. Okay. What is wrong with me? Naturally straightened hair. There is a genus for it.
Who are you calling a genius?
No one here. But yeah.
Oh, we have
Kitty,
two.
I'm sorry that you
kitties
feel sick.
I
We have
left in
two just sick
protest.
kitties.
Why do we have so many
Left in
kitties?
protest.
I don't know. Yeah, as long as you can't hear me twice, that would be horrible.
You sound horrible. Oh my god.
It is just the morning, guys. It's just because it's the morning. And
Are you
you are
pregnant?
in my head. Am I pregnant? Not a. Don't put that on me, Charles. Don't do that. Okay. Put that shit on me. I'm just got a cold, okay? That's fine.
Yeah, that's
the
something a
only
pregnant
kind of
woman would say. I didn't have a
infection I
drink
have.
last night. I just have a
Right.
cold.
Anyway, yeah, I've still got a lot of
Stifkin?
what's the name?
Stifkin.
Stifkin's going. I've still got a lot of content from my game drives. You kick black. As soon as you said black people have straight hair, I left.
It's true. They can.
But anyway, well, yeah, I guess you guys are ending off. So Dorcas,
Usual stuff, usual place. No one asked you podcast for book content.
wee.
No one asked you for book content, but you're getting it anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. What guys? What point should I be looking for in this episode?
I
What
should
was
skip
your
it.
highlight?
The
Oh
garden.
boy.
Charles is on mute.
What? I'm not a mute.
Yeah.
Am I?
No.
I can't hear him.
You can't hear him? Oh, he's saying so many slurs. It's a good
Vagina.
I love your hat today. But
So
Today.
anyway, I
Only
love his hats
today.
every day.
I see.
Yeah, every day.
I see.
I can't hear him, so you guys
I
gonna have
don't
to
know.
translate.
So yeah, he said skip it.
Yes.
He
Yes, that's
said
what I
to
said.
skip it.
No, I'll see if I can listen to it.
And then he got really close
Guys.
to the microphone and said vagina.
Exactly.
What's a good word? I'm playing Scrabble. Vagina is a good Scrabble word, guys.
For penis and vagina.
Oh yeah.
Did he play that?
He's about to.
From penis to
I'm
vagina.
not touching any buttons, guys. I can't see chat, so whatever.
That's okay. Oh yeah, we did have an image of the KKK crucifying an avocado.
An avocado.
Seems like
Well,
something they do.
Avocado.
how do you really crucify a avocado? Like you just basically just nailing it one
You got to
nail.
be dedicated.
You
That's
gotta
some real
open it up
hatred.
and make it into the cross.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it seems like you've been getting up to a bunch of nonsense over there in South Africa.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be going to. So I'm back in the city for a little while, and then I'm going again. I'm going away for the weekend. So, but I've got so much stuff from the safaris and things like that that I want to share. So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna be making some vlog videos and stuff. That's why I'm sick, because I went on a safari yesterday. We don't call it a safari, but I'll call it for
You
you
just
guys.
go for a walk.
No, we went for a drive. I've got eye shit.
Your eyes are
That's
shitting.
how my eyes are shitting. It's sand, but it's more like mud. Anyway,
Ew.
I did just wake up, so just give me a break. But yeah, I'm gonna share more of that stuff, and keep an eye out.
All right.
That's me.
Yay.
And I won't be here next week either. I'll be flying.
Just like you're not here
Yay.
today.
Flying, so
Hey,
so
we didn't
enjoy-
kill each other
enjoy your
today,
freedom.
so I think we'll survive.
yeah.
We're talking about cotton
I'm
candy
sure you
next
guys,
week.
I'll try and catch up, guys, and make a clip and a reaction.
Charles says we're talking about cotton candy next week.
Cotton candy, yes. I
could
think we
argue.
should have a raccoon on for discussion. Because
Candy floss
while
or
it doesn't
cotton candy.
disappear in their mouths, they wash it. Sorry, Charles, I can't hear you.
That's fine.
That's
It's
fine.
par for the course.
I love you. Thank you. That's
That
what
is
you
par
said,
for the
right?
course.
Yes, that's exactly it. Anally
All right.
penetrated. That's me.
There's talk, I
Hmm.
think, from last week about whether or not we can get on Timu Shu for a think. Can we do that?
Timu Shu for a think? Yeah. Oh, I must actually, that reminds me, I must get my new wig here. I must see if I can get a new wig. But yeah, it's very busy. I've got a lot of people to see and stuff. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do the shopping that I thought I would. So I'll just have to
No.
get the wig from Amazon.
Oh no, a woman can't go
Mhm.
shopping.
I mean, we can have her on when you get back.
Yeah. And Timu Shu's blonde anyway, so it's fine.
Cheeks on face.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out the timing for it. Should be able to do it. It's fine, actually.
Unironic jungle fever. That's so good.
Yes, unironic, unoffensive. Actually, it's not really called the jungle anyway. It's the bush, okay? We got bush fever.
Bush fever. So you're
Yeah.
like a man in the 80s?
Yes.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that you start feeling better. It really
Thank you.
sucks when you start feeling sick on a holiday. For once,
Mhm.
my holiday didn't lead to me getting sick. So I mean, I must have given it to you.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. I don't feel bad, honestly.
I feel bad. I feel bad enough for us.
Do you think it's like the
Charles.
airplane like flu?
Maybe. I don't know,
Yes,
but
Charles?
it took a couple days to get sick. So it'll take a couple to get better. But and also it doesn't help that I like go and swim and go on game drives and things like that. But it also the morning it sounds very dramatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks.
it seems like Charles wants us to leave. So
Yeah, we need to shut up and go. Yeah.
well,
I can leave.
no,
I'm
that's
fine.
okay. Well, I am going to be going live in probably about 30 minutes or so with Cinevere. We're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3.
Happy birthday, by the way.
So, happy birthday. Thank you very much. And that's pretty much what's happening to me tonight. So, yeah, that's what's going on.
Raid. BMO raid. I mean
BMO raid?
Tinker's
Oh.
raid to BMO channel.
I think they're all already over there.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right. Well,
Charles?
you guys watching the stream, have a good night.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Wait, oh, okay.
Oh, and he's
So
gone.
Charles had to go. Yeah.